Hello.
The clock is running.
Welcome to the Almost Sideways podcast. This is episode 380. We are live on YouTube. This is our 2011 Pinot Awards. We're going to be doing this for a few hours, so if you stick around, it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's hit this video.
There are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of
Eat my shit.
Whoever slays the most men drinks for free.
Or you're buying, my friend.
prepare for battle!
Yeah, there we go.
Cage.
Nicely done, Adam.
2011 movie?
Yeah, these are our 2011 Pinots. It's the fourth time we've gone back 15 years to give our awards for our retro awards. We have the normal Oscar categories that we already have the nominees for that we're going to reveal. We have our dumb, indulgent deep dive categories that we're going to debate live here, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. How we doing, guys?
Again, it's always weird to not be the one talking right off the bat.
Still got the first word in.
I still did get the first word. Well, it was an Apollo 13 quote. It had to be thrown out there. But no, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. The Pinots are always a great time. I got the Almost Sideways shirt on. We're good to go.
Yes. So is Captain America.
Now look at this guy, Captain America. What's up, Captain America?
Join
C2 or CT?
Will you be represented in the award ceremony this year? That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Could be.
You could do this all day.
You could do this all day. Yeah, on your left. That's the wrong movie.
That's Falcon.
Why is Adam wearing an A's hat? I thought Adam was a Milwaukee Brewers
Matching
fan.
Scott Hatterberg.
Yeah, Moneyball.
Yeah. Who's Fabio?
Dude, Zach, when you pour your glass that full, that's like 2.5 glasses right there, man.
Oh, well,
like,
this is, I mean...
Dude, you don't top off
Pinos.
the wine glass. That's a rookie move. Don't talk like that in wine country.
Yeah, he's not going to the
Man,
airport.
alive. Coming from the guy who's drinking it out of a low ball. So,
All right, well, let's get to that. What are we drinking, guys?
Oh, I like that
Start with
slide.
Terry.
oh, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Am I first?
Yeah.
So
Go
I've got
ahead.
a couple different varietals of Pinot here. We'll go this so we can see a little bit better. I'm starting with my Pinot Noir. My wife picked this one up for me. So thank you for just leaning into the podcast bit, because she picked me up the Old Soul Pinot Noir.
Nice.
So
The old guy. representing.
yeah, exactly.
looks like
It's
a
5 years
Pinot
old, not
Noir.
15. And then when I transition to a Pinot Grigio, I've got the Liquid Light. This one's out of Washington. The other one's out of California. So
Very classy.
it's out of California. Yeah, California.
It's California. Yeah.
All right. What are you drinking, Zach?
All right, I'm having from the great state of Missouri. I got this at the Trader Joe's for $6, I think. It is called Motif,
No, it's good.
and I've already opened up a bottle. This is out of the second bottle, and I'm very much enjoying. Yeah, and very much enjoying that. Now we are on the clock. I do have to stop drinking at a certain point, which is very unfortunate. But Terry will be the referee. He will remind me when the clock strikes 4. And I will subside, but
I mean, your clock did just strike 4, so
many clocks are striking in my head
when the clock strikes 4 hours, or what?
No.
For our time, I think.
For your
For
time.
our time.
Yes.
Got it.
When England probably perseveres in this horrible World Cup matchup of two teams I've grown to actively dislike.
Oh, come on, Holland. Let's go.
Okay, Adam, what do you got?
All right, there will be some justice served. I got some justice Pinot Noir out of the great state of Sonoma Coast. And I'm just joking, it's California.
That's not a state.
Or Sonoma County in California.
Please, Zach said a state.
It's true.
Comedy. It's also a recurring bit. I just don't know where shit's at. I got that one. And then I got this.
How am I explaining this to you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're always better that way. And Earth.
Giraffe.
Out.
I think someone just put accidentally, like the W and the E are right next to each other, so you have justice and wrath, but the wrath
intoxicated
is
when they were writing. Then they were doing the spelling. They were intoxicated.
Mhm.
This is from Willamette Valley in California as well.
Willamette.
Willamette.
Yes.
Just
like a Washington person would pronounce it. Good job.
So you said, wait a second. You said Willamette, so it's Willamette, and you said it's in California.
I don't know.
It's in Oregon.
It's probably bottled somewhere, and then California was where it was.
Yeah, it says Oregon.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, you said California.
I don't recall that. We're not live. You can't.
All right. I have the
Rewind
Venstone Pinot Noir. It's a very fancy bottle from Copper Cane in Rutherford, California, except it's got a screw top, which I thought was interesting. It's a very fancy screw top. It doesn't look like one. It almost looks like it has the paper over it. So, and I looked it up. That is sort of like the new thing, and to make it so you don't have like corks getting accidentally stuck in the bottle, they give you a fancy screw top. It's really nice. It's got a decent bite to it. That's all I got. I'm not a wine guy.
Tinges the nostrils.
I like the shirt, Todd. The shirt is classing it up along with the corkscrew turning. It's very nice.
My bartending shirt.
Almost as classy as Frass Canyon. It's very nice. Actually, Terry's shirt kind of looks like a Frass Canyon shirt, if I'm being honest.
I mean, well, there you go. I did design this one.
We are like the Frass Canyon. Okay, so now we got to talk about some housekeeping. Veto, our Pinot veto. Basically, what this is, we have our nominees already set, and if one of us doesn't like the nominees, they can say veto, and that'll drop out the one who was the last one to get in. And only I know who that is at the moment. But you can only replace it with one of your top three on your original ballot. Terry gets to choose the order because we arbitrarily assigned different perks for this episode.
Yes, because our Pinots are taking place before the Home Run Derby this year, which means we couldn't use that as our determining factor.
That's right.
That is true.
So Terry's got that. Zach chose the category, and Adam gets to choose the order in which we go.
In each category.
Okay.
So do I announce the order now?
Sure. And then then Zach can get to his props, and then we'll get started.
Yeah. All right. So
just one more question about the veto. Anyone can veto at any time, right? Any category.
Well,
any category that's not this picture.
That's not picture. Yeah.
But it could, so like if I did Nicolas Cage, I didn't like Terry's pick. Could I veto that?
No.
Oh. It has to be the announced major categories that we submitted our ballots for.
Can I also veto myself?
Yes.
It's not you're vetoing.
I'm the only one that knows who's getting kicked out.
Yeah, Todd determined which one
because it would be
one.
the actual ones we submit. Okay, never mind. My answers are questioned, and I will not be asking anymore for at least 15 minutes.
Okay, so the order it'll go in for each category. Obviously, I'm first. Zach's going to go second, and Adam, for abandoning the sideshow, is going to be going last.
And I didn't use it last time.
You didn't even use it last time. Well, you're last. So that just means that I get first priority on each category if I want to use mine. And then once I use mine, then Zach gets first priority, and then Adam. But Adam could still be the one that uses it on the first category if neither of us want to use it. So
can we trade the Pinot veto?
I'll trade the first round pick.
All right, Zach, what do you got for betting lines?
Okay, so I don't have anything as fancy as the way Todd has done it in the past. So I'm just going to say it, and you guys can tell me I'm an idiot. Okay,
we will.
Over under length 2 hours 47 minutes.
That's
radio gold.
I think 2011, lots of interesting thoughts. I also think that's shorter than The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Okay. Adam has technical issues or leaves. 3.5. Now the question is, do we already count what has transpired? I think we go from here on out.
Okay.
And we take the 3.8. Didn't you already have to leave?
Yeah, to set up the feed.
Not since we've hit go.
Okay, since we so starting now 3.5. I don't know. I think I kind of like the over on it, but you never know. The A's hat has thrown me off. It's weird. Okay. Terry defends We Bought a Zoo more times than he defends Incredibly Loud and Extremely Close. That's a plus 110. I kind of like the odds on that. I don't know. It's a real wash. Zach messes up the year 9.5 times. Now this is a special bet.
Well, it's an over under. It's not. It wasn't a minus or plus. It's an over.
Yeah,
under.
It's an over under. But it actually already starts at 2 because according to Todd, 2 movies on my ballot I messed up. So it's 2.
Actually 3.
3. Okay, starts at 3. 9.5 is still the number. If you're taking the over on that. Todd awards a movie that none of us have seen. I have that at 3.5. But
that's going over big time because one of the categories has 4 movies no one have seen.
I would say not that category doesn't count.
Okay,
something like that.
Yeah.
Number of times Hazanavicius gets mispronounced. Actually, I think I pronounced it correctly there. Strangely, 1.5. Terry makes a reference that Zach doesn't understand. 5.5. I think that's already happened.
All right. If I make a reference you don't understand, or you actually don't understand, and I give you crap for it.
I think that counts.
Unfortunate day in Zach Salt's history.
And then finally, the moment we've all been waiting for, the Pinot winner, Best Picture odds. Number 5, Crazy Stupid Love at plus 750. Number 4, Moneyball at plus 500. Number 3, A Separation at plus 300. Number 2, Take Shelter at plus 160. And number 1, Drive at plus 120. I also have We Bought a Zoo at plus 20,000. I would put a couple dollars on that. Why not? Make it interesting. Of course, Todd can't speak to this because he knows the answer. But
not yet.
Well, we don't know what's winning Best Picture yet. We still have to vote on that.
Drive is the solid favorite, and Adam can add in because this was also on the poll on Facebook that Drive was sweeping. I think Drive is the early favorite going into tonight. I didn't realize there was such a diverse tapestry of shit out there.
Right, that time's going over. Let's move it.
All right. Anything else? Any other housekeeping before we get this started?
No, I think we're good.
Are we?
We have no idea what what order we're in. That's one of the things.
Are we rooting for England or Norway?
Norway.
Mariners.
All right. We're gonna do a little. We're gonna get this started. We're gonna go a little reverse Joaquin Phoenix here. We are gonna start with Best Actor. Now,
what?
I'm gonna say, I don't think there is a single category that's gonna spoil anything for anybody. This is such a strange year. We're starting with Best Actor.
That's one of the things too. Like, let's just throw that out there. Todd and I have talked about this a little bit. This is a weird year. Like, there are more movies that I don't remember from 2011 than like any year in a long time. This was the hardest Pinots to do because there are, like, even the quality stuff, it was just forgettable stuff. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Okay.
And Terry, how many did you say of these 5 you think are getting in?
Oh, that's right. We did do this.
Who's the?
I actually have a poster of Tinker Tailor.
Top right's Damien Bashir.
Oh.
I'm gonna say over under
Pitcher
2.5.
Okay.
I'll take the over on that.
All right. Here are the nominees for Best Actor. Jean Dujardin, The Artist.
Nice job, Terry.
Michael Fassbender, Shame. Will Ferrell, Everything Must Go.
Yes. Yes.
Ryan Gosling, Drive. Peyman Maidi, A Separation. Michael Shannon, Take Shelter.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
Those are your nominees.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Any
Holy
thoughts
cow.
on how that shaped up?
I forgot Everything Must Go as a movie. I forgot that existed as a movie. Is that any good?
I've never
Is that the
seen
one
it.
where he's selling shit on his front yard and he's got like the boxes and shit?
Yeah.
Why does
Yeah.
Everything Must Go? Where's he moving?
They're divorced.
Man,
It's a good one.
this is fascinating. Like,
Yeah, my team's on the field.
we always talk about, I'm the consensus maker. 3 of these were in my top 10. Like that's pretty rare. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to get into any of the stuff until the debrief, but who Terry, are you going to use a veto on this? On category number 1?
So there is a kind of strategic odd too. This could Ryan Gosling get back-to-back wins. He won last year for Blue Valentine.
I actually can use it. I remember last year there was only like 1 or 2 times I could use it, but who the hell knows how this thing's gonna go? That's such a crazy cool lineup, though. I'm gonna stay put. I mean, I only have I have 2 that I could put in there. It has to be a top 3 pick, correct?
Right.
Top 3 on my ballot, and only 1 of my top 3 made it. So there are 2 that I could put in, but this is just so outside the box and cool that I kind of want to keep it. So I'm gonna stay put.
Okay.
So Zach,
We're vetoing this shit.
Only 1 Oscar? Ooh. Oh no.
I'm veto. Is this the earliest a veto has ever been used? I don't care.
no.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm vetoing this.
Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
Has to be one of your top 3
Has to be one of my top 3.
from your ballot.
Patrick Wang, In the Family.
Ooh.
Okay.
He was
and
my number
that-
1.
And that takes out Michael Fassbender.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Poor Michael Fassbender and his giant penis. You know, I think Michael Fassbender is a solid actor. I don't know how his dick compares to like Dirk Diggler's dick. I was more impressed with Boogie Nights. I think I don't think anyone will miss Michael Fassbender.
I don't remember much about Shame, and I didn't get to rewatch that. I was kind of looking forward to getting a chance
Now-
to rewatch that one. But
You guys are going to shit on me in the debrief, but Todd, tell me that wasn't a perfect use of the Pinot veto. That was an excellent use of the veto, right?
Yeah,
It was my
you
number
just
1
You just
pick.
don't normally do it. I mean, you usually wait for Best Actor. Best Actor was first, so I mean, you could have put in a guy that you have now nominated twice, but you did not.
But I go with my number 1. What's the point of the veto if you're not going to go with
Yeah.
the person who's most omitted? You know,
No, it's a good choice.
Thank
Patrick
you.
Wang was
As-
on my long list.
Right?
On
Yeah,
the
there's
list.
only 2 people who've seen this movie. Maybe that will change in the next 2 weeks. I hope.
well, it has
but-
to,
but-
so we can vote.
Well, there we go. That's perfect. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. I mean, this is maybe a spoiler. I think it's one of the greatest performances of all time. So yes, it has to be. I think mentioned up there.
Okay.
With all due respect to Ryan Fassbender's penis, Michael Fassbender's penis.
So our nominees now: Jean Dujardin, the artist; Patrick Wang, In the Family; Will Ferrell, Everything Must Go; Ryan Gosling, Drive; Payman Maidi, A Separation; and Michael Shannon in Take Shelter. Great lineup still. Others
my
receiving
watch list
votes
is already
we have a long
at
list
2.
here. Anders Danielson Lee for Oslo, August 31st, which is in the wrong year. Antonio Banderas, The Skin I Live In; Austin Vickers, Jess and Moss; Brad Pitt, Moneyball; Brendan Gleeson, The Guard; Chris Evans, Captain America: The First Avenger; Daniel Craig, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo; Den Den in Cold Fish; George Clooney, The Descendants; Jake Gyllenhaal, Source Code; James McAvoy, The Conspirator; Joseph Gordon-Levitt, 50-50; Mibi Branescu in Tuesday After Christmas; Patrick Wang is now in; Paul Giamatti in Barney's Version; and Paul Giamatti in Win-Win; Peter Milan in Tyrannosaur, Robert the Tire in Rubber, Steve Carell in Crazy Stupid Love, Tristan Hilalage in The Forgiveness of Blood, William Shamel in Certified Copy, and Woody Harrelson in Rampart also received a vote. Pretty good list there. As you can see, you're all over the map on this.
Yeah, this was so much more competitive than I realized it was going to be.
I'm really glad you got in James McAvoy there, Terry, for The Conspirator. I'm glad he got some love on your ballot.
Am I the one that put him in? I think I am.
I voted for him.
No, yeah, I didn't put him in. I had him.
Well, someone
had
did.
him just off.
All right. Moving on from Best Actor, we are going to Highest War.
Wow.
We have three war movies represented there. I don't know. Is that Battle LA?
Battle LA, yeah.
And War Horse and Captain America. So we have we're going 10 here, so we each submit 2, and then we get two consensus at the end. Yeah. So Adam, who's going first?
Let's go. We'll go Zach first.
Okay. Well, my number one pick comes from a movie that none of you have seen, so I'm already going to break that mold.
I get something.
Yeah.
At least something.
This is from a movie that it did make my top 25. It's an interesting movie that I watched for the first time within the last 6 months. It is called My Little Princess, and it is a French movie, and it's based on a true story. And the performance I'm going with is the great French actress Isabelle Huppert. And in the movie, Isabelle Huppert plays a woman who smokes a lot, and she pimps out her daughter for naked photos, and the daughter's underage, and it's like scandalous. You're telling me that anyone else could play that? Pimping out your daughter while smoking in France in the 70s? That's called Isabelle Huppert. No one else could play that role. I don't know if she's actually that great in it, but it's like, yeah, that's pretty much. If you want to know Isabelle Huppert, that's the highest war, and that's what happens. And that's what happens when you go with me first, Adam. I make dumb picks like that, but I do like the movie and I respect it, and I have respect for beer.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Todd, you haven't seen that movie either, Zach?
Huh? I've seen A Beautiful Mind.
That's not what. My Little Princess. Have you seen
it? Oh yeah. It's I told you it's in my top 25.
It was on the ballot.
I can't put a high war performance. I haven't seen the movie, right?
Well,
I wouldn't put it past you.
Yes. Okay, Todd, go ahead.
All right. My first submission is Vincent Kartheiser in Time. Which is
Justin Timberlake movie.
Yeah, the Andrew Niccol movie. He plays like this like ancient man who like everyone stops aging, and he is like such an old soul that even though he's like 30 or something in the movie, or like when he shot the movie, he seems like he could be in his like he could be a vampire in his like 120s or something. And I don't know any other actor that could accurately do that other than Vincent Kartheiser.
All right. I was not expecting
Pete Campbell.
Pete Campbell.
Shout out. I've never heard of that movie either, although it's possible I might have seen it.
Yeah, you like your currency is time. It's like kept on your wrist. It's pretty good.
In Time.
Cillian Murphy's in it. Justin Timberlake. All right, I'll go
Wilde, I think. Is it Olivia Wilde or Anna?
Yeah, I think it's Olivia.
Seyfried or both?
I think it's Olivia Wilde.
Okay.
All right, I will go with this. Is going to be I don't know. Picturing this movie, I got to go with the Muppets. It's Jason Segel and the Muppets. Like he did everything with that movie to make that happen, and just playing that lovable character, giving that edge. And Amy Adams pairs really well with Amy Adams. Thinking about it a lot. Yeah, he is a man or a Muppet, but it's Jason Segel for sure. So, and he's preparing for that one for getting Sarah Marshall. So I think it's good.
All right, that means I get the last pick of the first go around here. And yeah, Jean Dujardin, the artist. That guy was like designed in a lab to play that role. His face defined that movie, and like it's the one role that he was meant to play, and that was showed by the fact that he hasn't really made an impact since. So
that's second nomination already.
You didn't like him in The Wolf of Wall Street?
I mean, he's okay. It was more like just throwing a bone out to a best actor Oscar winner. All right, keep it moving, Zach.
Okay, I'm going Melissa McCarthy and Bridesmaids. I mean, I think that's I have to say? Yeah. I mean, that's the role that made her career. Now we say, oh, that's a Melissa McCarthy type performance. She was nominated for an Oscar for it. It wouldn't have been terrible, I think, if she had won. I mean, she's probably the most hilarious part of that movie, and she's made a career out of it. Just like Jean Dujardin, I guess, has made a career out of the artist. Does Jean Dujardin, does he like sign, like, is he like Pete Rose in Vegas? Does he sign like pictures of himself on the artist? Is that what he's doing these days? Because he's not acting these days. But Melissa McCarthy's still out there doing shit. She got multiple Oscar nominations too, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I think that's an obvious high war performance. No one else could play that. Okay, maybe Kathy Bates in the early 90s. But, you know, this isn't the early 90s. This is the early aughts.
Maybe like Mindy Kaling. I feel like could do that.
Bad.
No, I don't know about that.
I mean, when Melissa McCarthy tells that story about jumping off the boat and getting rescued by a dolphin, that shit's pretty hilarious. Like, I don't think we're the biggest fans of Bridesmaids on this podcast. That's a pretty funny scene. She's part of the funniest parts of the movie.
And shitting in the sink.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. I think
Walk away.
Beatty Feldstein could probably do it. Fun.
Yeah. It's not terrible.
But yeah, it's a good call for the time period. Okay, Todd.
The next one on my list is Viola Davis in The Help.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's a performance that is, I mean, it's vintage Viola Davis, and there are very few actresses that would have the gravitas to make that not like a caricature or some kind, and she is fantastic.
Oh man, I should have done my
Adam.
Should have done my Paul Rudd pick. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure she'll get in for actress, but I'll put her here. We're gonna do Michelle Williams. She's beloved on this podcast, but My Week with Marilyn. I think she's now the highest rated or highest vote total or nominated actress we have now.
That's the reason you did it.
I have Michelle Williams, but for a different movie.
She's not even the most recent Oscar nominee to play Marilyn Monroe.
But she's better than.
She's not even the most recent Pinot nominee to play Marilyn Monroe.
I should have done Paul Rudd. Idiot brother. Oh well. All right. I like Michelle Williams though.
I'm gonna go with this. Since he missed in Best Actor, I'm gonna say Steve Carell, Crazy Stupid Love. I don't know if anyone could quite pull off that role. Like it's kind of like his role in 40-Year-Old Virgin, just like what happened if the 40-Year-Old Virgin actually got married in high school or coming out of high school and now still exists. But no one really can do it quite like Steve Carell can. So that's what I'm going to go with.
I mean, I think you could almost take any performance in Crazy Stupid Love and call it pretty high war.
That's true. That's fair. That's
not a knock on Steve Carell, but no one.
I think he's the biggest one, though.
No one wears tennis shoes or sneakers quite like him, and no one goes through male fashion transformation quite like him. That's true.
All right. So we need some consensus here, right?
All right. Yeah, do it, Zach. That's what else you got?
Me? What are we doing?
We're throwing out other ones that could. I think a consensus one. I kind of left it for consensus because I think it's a little more obvious is Rooney Mara for Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah,
we have to pick two consensus.
Yeah.
Okay.
To round out the 10.
That one has been played
to be reminded of that
before too, Terry.
True, it has been played before by two other people, but I mean, she's like completely disappears in a cool way there.
Tom Hiddleston in Thor as Loki. pretty high war. Who else is playing that other than like Matt Damon? Yeah.
I mean, some stuff I wrote down. Ron Perlman in Drive.
Yeah,
that's performance that's like tailor made for him. Chris Evans in Captain America.
Yeah.
Danny McBride in Your Highness. Johnny Depp in Rango.
Yeah. I had Paul Rudd as the lovable loser guy and our idiot brother. Just rewatch that. That's freaking awesome. Paul Giamatti in Win Win.
I had that one too.
I was thinking Paul Giamatti in Too Big to Fail because he was nominated for SAG for Best Actor for that, and he was in like 5 minutes of the movie because he just got in on name recognition alone. It's like, oh yeah, he was in that. We're nominating him for Best Actor.
Kristen Dunst from Melancholia. Pretty good.
I also had Elle Fanning for Super 8. Like that, she rocked that performance, and I don't know who else that like in their mid-teens could have busted out a performance quite like that.
Okay, I had a couple now that I know what I'm doing. Tom Hiddleston in Midnight in Paris as F. Scott Fitzgerald. He looks like him and talks like him. That's pretty good. That's an uncanny impersonation. The little girl in Tomboy, which only Todd has seen. But if you watch that movie, I mean, she looks like a tomboy. It's probably hard to cast that role. So I like her quite a bit in that movie. And then I also would say Cameron Diaz in Bad Teacher. Not a great movie, but hard to recast that role or think of anyone else in it.
I also had, just out of respect, Philip Seymour Hoffman in Moneyball. I mean,
does he look like Art Howe?
Not really, but it's not an iconic Phil Hoffman performance. But he's just.
Yeah. Miguel Tejada had a high war for that season.
I also considered Cody Clark in Shredder, but I don't know if Zach actually saw that one. It was one of his earlier movies.
I didn't see Shredder. Also, Jeremy Irons in Margin Call.
Go Captain America says go Captain America. So
I think that's a pretty good. I mean, I don't know who. I mean, I know that originally it was supposed to be Will Smith. I think Chris Evans made that elite from the first movie. I think we
go with Chris Evans. I think
it is pretty
Captain
iconic,
America. Yeah. He's joining us today.
That's Chris Evans' second MCU nomination. 2 different performances.
Oh yeah, because he got a favorite minor
First
character.
Avenger, not the.
Yes. He got a best minor character for playing Johnny Storm last year, or whenever Deadpool Wolverine came out.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys think there's someone else that could have played a lizard other than Johnny Depp? I think that.
Yeah, Dave Park. No, that's.
Could anybody else play a schlubby high school wrestling coach that's weaseling people out of money?
I think out of respect, we got to go Giamatti. I mean,
Giamatti in one of his movies. So we're saying win-win.
I think I'd say win-win.
Okay, I'm okay with that. Adam, you're good with that?
For him.
Yeah, I when I reviewed that movie, I said that's a high war.
All right,
that is a solid high war list there.
Our official nominees for highest war: Isabelle Huppert in My Little Princess, Vincent Kartheiser in Time, Jason Segel in The Muppets, Jean Dujardin in The Artist, Melissa McCarthy in Bridesmaids, Viola Davis in The Help, Michelle Williams in My Week with Marilyn, Steve Carell, Crazy Stupid Love, Chris Evans, Captain America: The First Avenger, and Paul Giamatti in Win Win. We will be voting on that one along with our other submitted categories in I don't know, a few weeks or whatever.
We're 2 categories in. My watch list is at 4 of movies I've never seen before that I need to watch. So
I got 1.
There we go.
I like it.
Todd's got 1 too. Hell yeah.
All right. Moving on to worst performance.
All right. Well, let's log up Taylor Lautner here.
Okay. I mean, do we go? Yeah, let's go consensus first. I mean, it's kind of like it has to happen at this point. That Taylor Lautner for Twilight.
I don't know if I don't know if that's consensus.
It's been our consensus for the last 3 Pinots.
Oh, has it? Okay. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, I don't want to break precedent.
He's got. I think
What's the name of the movie? The Twilight Saga?
The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Let's put Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Or you could just put Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Yeah, well, remember what last year he won for Valentine's Day? That was funny. And he got 2 nominations for this movie. For this year.
All right, so Adam, what order are we going in? While Todd's figuring out how to type this.
I'll go.
Okay.
So, now you think of worst performance, and you're thinking like this obviously just like a bad acting. But can you say worst performance could go to a director for just having a crazy stupid vision that didn't pay off?
No, I think it has to be a performance.
Zach gave Douchebag to a director in the past.
That's true.
Fair.
That's so I was thinking Zack Snyder for Sucker Punch. That's where I was kind of headed for. But I understand the performance thing. So what we will do is we will say let's go with, I'll just say it, Allison Janney and Margaret. Everybody's thinking it. It's no, she has to be on this list.
She was on my list pretty high.
She was number 1 on my worst performances in 4-star movies power rankings. So
she needs to be hit. We already had our consensus. So Margaret in a nomination. There we go. Well, this is one of your favorite movies. So let's go with Todd.
All right, we're going Tom Hanks and Larry Crown.
Damn it, Todd.
Ooh.
This is a terrible movie and an absolutely phoned-in performance by almost the whole cast, but Tom Hanks is remarkably bad in that movie.
Didn't he direct that too?
He did.
I've never seen Larry Crown. I don't know why I never got that one.
You might like it, Terry.
All right, Terry, because you might like it. Go next.
I'm going to go Christoph Waltz in Carnage.
Oh,
whoa.
Wow.
Honestly, this was one of the tougher categories for me to come up with, of coming up with someone that I could put in here, and that was one that I really that stood out to me just because it was one of the more recent ones I saw, and he just doesn't fit. It's a bad casting, and it's just not a spot where he belonged.
Wow. All right, Zach, round it out.
I'm going to go Sacha Baron Cohen and Hugo.
Oh,
any scene he's in, it just gets me out of the movie. It's it made my top 25 movies. It's a great movie. He's the worst part of it, and he's distracting in every scene. And it's like, I don't know what Marty saw in him. We should have just
it's
done
more a beef with the role than a beef with the performance.
Oh, I think it's the same thing. Let's just do a de-aged Robert De Niro in that role next time, okay, Marty?
Nice.
So we already have our consensus, but a couple others I wanted to shout out. I almost went with Jim Parsons in The Muppets, but I just love that moment way too much. But he's so bad in it. Am I a Muppet? I also went with Barry Kotick as the owner of the A's in Moneyball. He's kind of horrible.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That was boring. Christoph Waltz was much more fun to say.
Yeah, I had January Jones and X-Men First Class, Nick Nolte for Warrior, Nicole Kidman in Trespass. Just watched that. Yeah, she's pretty bad in that. Ryan Reynolds in Green Lantern, Nick Swartz and Bucky Larson, Born to Be a Star, and Russell Brand in Arthur.
Yeah, I had a couple of those too. I had Ryan Reynolds in Green Lantern. I had James Franco in Your Highness, Kip Purdue in Hostel Part 3, Russell Brand in Arthur, Seth Rogen in The Green Hornet, Brooklyn Decker in Just Go With It, and Leo Tipton in Crazy Stupid Love.
Oh, come on. She's nothing wrong with Jessica. Okay. I have our agreed pick. Oh, I guess Taylor Lautner's already selected, but I almost regret saying it. The Horse and Warhorse. I mean, it's just a bad animal performance.
I love that. We should add that. Make it 7.
Throw it in there, Todd. The horse sucks in War Horse. And they should have kept
we
it
can't
like
we can't have
they could have kept it like the live performance with the mechanical thing and people in the background moving it with a stick or something. I hate the horse. Take out Sacha Baron Cohen. You know what? Terry's right. It was a bad role, not performance. Sacha Baron Cohen, one of our great character actors, throw in the horse in War Horse.
So the prop bet that Zach forgot to mention is Zach nominates a non-human. Probably would have opened at like minus 500.
Okay. Here's the thing. I was always going to pick the horse, but then I was doing a little bit of research on it. Apparently, it's not a CGI horse. Apparently, Spielberg used like 14, according to internet, Spielberg used 14 different sources or live horses, and it just looks terrible.
According to horses, he used 15 sources.
According to internet.com.
According to The Onion, Zach Saltz.
All right, we are moving along.
You guys all know the horse sucks.
Yeah, the horse.
Right, Allison Janney wins, right?
Oh yeah, we got to do that.
Yeah, Allison Janney wins.
She was my number one.
Yeah, she's everybody's number one.
I was disappointed that she got off the board.
She was my number 3, so I'm totally fine with that.
Disservice to any bus driver out there.
She got run over by the bus.
Oh, that's right. She was the victim.
The bus driver is Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was not his finest hour.
Which her death scene is pretty awful.
I rewatched it.
I rewatched. All right, I rewatched it too. It was not as bad as I remembered it being, but it's still pretty bad.
All right.
The death scene. The death scene.
Okay, the death scene.
The movie in general is still really bad. But
well, this is a huge win for Taylor Lautner. He's moving up in the world.
Yeah, he didn't win last year.
I don't even remember him in that movie. Doesn't he like not have much screen time in like the last two? I can't remember.
Yeah, no.
I've only seen the first one.
He does that. He's like, he imprinted on my daughter and you named her Nessie, like after the Loch Ness monster. The second one's pretty good though, but anyway.
Okay.
Next year.
We're done with worst performance. It was won by Allison Janney. Congratulations on your Merlot. We are moving on to best adapted screenplay.
Oh boy.
Got a picture here of Harry Potter, which obviously is adapted, I guess. Any predictions here? I don't remember what the Oscar nominees were.
Oh, let me get this really quick. The Oscar nominees in 2011 for adapted were Descendants 1. You got Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Hugo, Moneyball, and The Ides of March. I'm gonna say over under a half.
Half of those?
Oh, I would say over. I think at least one of those is for sure getting nominated.
Yeah,
really?
Which is the winner? Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe two.
The winner, like you're saying the Descendants.
The Descendants.
Okay.
Unless you guys messed it up, that's a great screenplay. I had it in my ballot.
No, you did. Well, you had it in the wrong category, Zach.
I did.
We'll get to that later.
Oh my
the
God.
nominees for best adapted screenplay are Carnage, Drive, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which is spelled wrong, Hugo, On Sundays, and Moneyball. So one of them got in, and not the one that we had thought.
Hugo would have got two. Not Carnage. It's the second. Wait, Carnage gets the. I'm trying to keep. I'm keeping tab.
So one. So we got one.
Yeah.
It was over, but not the one that Zach thought was going to be in.
Hey, I'll take the W.
Well, yeah, you take the L because you had it in the wrong category, but so we'll get to that in original.
I didn't realize it was. What is it adapted from? Another great novel by Rex Pickett.
It's probably a book.
It's not a Rex Pickett novel. It's adapted from a book by Cowie Hart Hemmings.
Okay. Well, thank you, IMDb, for not informing me of that when I was.
Well, it was in one best adapted screenplay. You even just said that.
In one best adapted.
Well, I now was familiarized with it, but
IMDb, it says right on there, novel.
No, it doesn't. It
But the
says
problem is it had 3 writers.
it says
and
3
that's
writers.
it.
It doesn't say it's based.
You got to
on
hit
anything.
the button. You got to hit the see more button to get there.
I didn't want to see more. I already saw the movie.
The see more
Okay.
button.
Okay, Terry, is there a veto here?
No, there's not.
My team.
Adam?
My team's on the field.
It's court.
Okay.
Come on.
No, that's
my team's on the floor. My team's on the floor. That's what that's the line.
and I have to watch one movie now too. So I'm and yeah. And
What haven't you seen?
And Cindy's.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
The nominees will remain Carnage, Drive, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Hugo,
Right.
On Sundays, and Moneyball.
All right.
Other
Carnage
movies
has
received
2 noms now.
votes. What?
Oh, Carnage has two. Carnage and Drive now have 2 nominations. Sorry,
Sweet.
keep going.
Okay. The Adjustment Bureau, Barney's Version, The Descendants, Everything Must Go, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, Harry Potter and the
Zach.
Deathly Hallows Part 2, The Hedgehog, The Help, Higher Ground,
The
The
Hedgehog.
Muppets, My Week with Marilyn, Oslo August 31st, The Trip, Tyrannosaur, We Bought a Zoo, We Need to Talk About Kevin, and X-Men First Class. This category was a little screwy, obviously, because there was a one in the wrong category. There was also one in the wrong year, which, I mean, probably affected the vote. But we will get to that in the debrief.
Okay, never mind.
That was the next one. Over under how many times we'll get to that and the debrief comes up. That I'm gonna say like 5.5.
There's not many nominations. Must have been a lot of overlap in this category. This must have been a tight race.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there weren't that many single vote ones as much as there was in Best Actor for sure.
I mean, there's no Social Network, in this year. None of these are.
There's none of that.
That's why it was
period in
hard
this year.
to
Yeah,
make this category. None of these stood out.
just this year in general, there's not a consensus like, oh, we all love that. That's what makes this year so fascinating to do this with. All right, let's keep moving.
Okay, next category we're going to biggest stickman.
There we go.
We have Steve Carell on here for the picture. How are we doing this one, guys?
Terry hasn't gone first yet.
I have not gone first, and now I'm going to go first. What did I decide to do with that? Oh, right. Okay. I'm gonna go a little outside the box here. Like, there's an obvious one. We'll get to that in non-negotiables maybe, or it might pop up.
We better.
But I need to shout this one out. And I think Zach will appreciate this. This needs to be mentioned in one of these categories, and I think this is the one where it belongs more. Herbert Terrace from Project Nim is a stickman. This is a guy. So Project Nim is a documentary about teaching a chimp to be like a human and learning that they can do like sign language and all this stuff. And Herbert Terrace is the one that runs the program, and he just surrounds himself with all these beautiful women that he ends up sleeping with because as his like assistants. It's the 70s, he hires them, and then it's like, oh, and we ended up sleeping together. Like, that's like the majority of the movie. Like 80% of the women that are interviewed in that movie, it's like, well, I mean, it was Herb. So yeah, by the end of it, things got physical in our relationship. Herbert Terrace, Project Nim.
That's kind of funny.
You like that, Zach?
I mean, I didn't go back and watch Project Nim, but I appreciate the shout out. Project Nim is a movie that I have in my top 25. I may bring it up later. I had it for a different category. I did not remember that character, but I can say with some authority that he's probably the biggest stick man named Herbert.
He's probably the biggest douchebag,
with all due respect
too.
to Hoover, there's no bigger Herbert stickman than Herbert Terrace. He's Herbert.
He's a super big douchebag too. But remember, we can only nominate once in stickman and douchebag. There can be no overlap there. But I wanted to shout him out here.
Okay.
Nice. Todd, go next.
All right, so I guess I'll leave the number one.
Yeah, I'll leave him.
We'll get to that in a little bit, I guess. I think I had and especially because he got vetoed. I'm going Michael Fassbender in Shame. I think I had him in when we did our like superlative power rankings. I'm pretty sure he was my choice for Stickman for like the 2010s or whatever. And I mean, the whole movie is built around his stickmanery, so he's got to be on there.
I think you could pick a nit though that he's a chronic, someone with a disability almost. He has an ailment. So I don't know if that maybe it necessitates a Roger Maris-like asterisk next to his name, but there is a bunch of debauchery that goes down. A lot of it's on his computer, if I remember correctly. That, I think, takes it down a notch for me.
Okay.
All right, Zach. Take it up a notch.
I'm going with Jennifer Aniston in Horrible Bosses. We got to get the ladies represented here. I don't remember her name in the movie, but I do remember she's the dentist that the guy with the high-pitched voice goes to. Well, actually, he works for her. And again, I'm always...
That guy with the high-pitch, you mean Charlie Day?
Charlie Day. And I'm a huge proponent on this podcast of Title IX. We need better equal gender representation in this category. And if you're going to make a Mount Rushmore of women stickmen, I think Jennifer Aniston is on it.
Hey, that's our second woman in the stickman category. We have a winner in this category, too, to see if she wins, but for Joyride.
All right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. All right, okay. I'll go next. I will go with Todd's going to appreciate this. This is a Christmas movie I'm nominating. It's Neil Patrick Harris playing Neil Patrick Harris in a very Harold and Kumar Christmas. He legit fakes being gay so that he can use it as an end to get laid by women. It's a great franchise of movies, and Neil Patrick Harris is fantastic and deserves this nom.
Is this his first Pinot nomination? Have we done the 2014 Pinots?
No,
it might be his first one.
It's his first one, yeah.
I don't like this one though because that sounds like a recycled trope from that Barney Stinson would have done in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, but he started it in Harold and Kumar, but way before.
Well, he started being the douchebag, but the stickmanery was Barney Stinson being legend. Wait for it, dairy. So
I think that's a valid point. I think stickmanery must be original, just like the screenplay to The Descendants. You don't assume it's adapted unless you look into it and hit the see more button.
It's an adapted stickman.
It's an adapted stickman.
It's biggest original stickman.
Exactly. Thank you, Terry. We need
Zach has criticized all three of them except for his. So he's
no. Well, listen, this is 2011, not a great year. All right, I think we can admit that. Stickmen, this is one of the strongest categories of 2011.
I've got a good list of like 8.
And we're missing we're all avoiding the elephant in the room, so to speak. But
there's smiles in your face.
There's
no problem.
Just type it in and give it the win. Ryan Gosling, Crazy Stupid Love. Like that's
all right, congratulations, Taft.
All-timer.
First win.
All-timer.
There should be a special designation what else do we have written down?
All right. I've got Matthew Lillard in The Descendants.
I wrote that down too.
Yeah. Sebastian Stan in Captain America. Bucky's a stick man. So's James McAvoy in X-Men First Class. Like Professor X is a stick man in that one.
That's Magneto, by the way.
No, that's Professor X. Come on. I mean, Adam Sandler, if he's seducing both Jennifer Aniston and Brooklyn Decker and Jess Glow with it, he's got to be on here. And then my outside the box one, Anil Kapoor in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. He's like the billionaire that runs the party. That is the guy who wants to be a millionaire from Slumdog Millionaire. And he's a playboy for sure.
I had
go ahead. Oh, okay. I had Woody Harrelson in Rampart. He's banging 2 different chicks throughout like the whole movie. He's totally a stick man. Channing Tatum in The Dilemma, Sam Worthington in Last Night, Michael Angarano, young William Miller in Ceremony. He's banging Uma Thurman in that, or he did bang her or something. Justin Timberlake in Friends with Benefits, Anton Yelchin in Like Crazy, Paul Giamatti in Barney's Version, Ryan Phillippe in The Lincoln Lawyer, and Matthew Lillard.
Now, don't sleep on Giamatti. That's a great call. I'd forgotten about him because he marries 3 different women in the movie. Actually, yeah. I think he's in the Stickman Hall of Fame because he dumps the woman that he's getting married to at their wedding and picks up Rosemary DeWitt. No, not Rose. Not Rosemary. Whoever the actress
Harris.
Who's the actress in
Harris?
I mean, that would give him some
old Aunt May
credibility as well.
Like who the lady is in the invite that they said that they invite to their house. I can't remember.
Vanessa,
that's right. Vanessa and Kai.
What do you have else on your list there, Zach?
I think this is a banner year for Matt Damon's Stickmanery because in Margaret, lusting for teacher. Also, Matt Damon in that movie looks like his scenes were filmed in 2005. That's he more than anyone else is a dead giveaway. And then if you think about the Adjustment Bureau, if you think about that plot for a second, he's such a stickman in that movie that the proceedings of the universe have to be adjusted because of his obvious attraction by Emily Blunt. She's so in love with him that the world will ultimately fall apart if she is seduced by him. So I like the Matt Damon there, but I like. Are we?
And he gets ScarJo when We Bought a Zoo.
That's true too. I forgot. I've still never seen We Bought a Zoo. I think we have to nominate Giamatti. He's never going to be another stickman again.
It's over.
It's over. Dang it.
It's over.
And you nominated Jennifer Aniston. So.
This is why I would think veto. Let's veto Project Nim. I don't remember that guy, and let's get in.
That was the first one to get in.
He literally got it in first. Okay.
Giamatti.
On my list, I had Justin Timberlake in Bad Teacher. Justin Timberlake.
Oh, that's a good one.
Friends with Benefits.
On that.
Nick Swartzen and Bucky Larson, Born to Be a Star. I guess so.
You must have just watched that or something.
No, I did not. Just the posters. His pants are down. Adam Sandler and Just Go With It. Ashton Kutcher in the Friends with Benefits, like a different studio film, No Strings Attached.
No Strings Attached, yeah.
And then Chris Evans and What's Your Number with Anna Faris. That's a good movie.
All right. Thank you, Ryan Gosling.
That's a great list. Ryan Gosling was for sure going to win this. Crazy Stupid Love, first one.
I had a dumb pick, but it needed to be mentioned. As soon as I saw that movie, I was like,
this has
got to be a stickman or a douchebag.
Yeah, I've never seen Project Nim.
There's another thing to watch there, Todd.
There were actually a lot of documentaries mentioned. So
the debate was which category he went into, not if I was going to nominate him.
I don't know if I'd want to watch Project Nim is like a low-key, seriously depressing movie. Like I did not want to rewatch it. I give you a trigger warning before you watch it. It's a very depressing movie. It may come up on one of my other lists later.
All right, best original screenplay is our next category. So the nominees at the Oscars, the winner was Midnight in Paris, as we see here. We have The Artist, Bridesmaids, Margin Call, and A Separation. We think those are going to be represented here.
Let's see.
Probably not The Descendants. Wasted my vote.
Not The Descendants. That's a good point.
I'm going to say we're going to be over under 1.5. Nah, 2.5. I'm going to say over under 2.5.
Okay. Well, the nominees for Best Original Screenplay at the 2011 Pinots are Crazy Stupid Love, In the Family.
Wow.
Margaret. Margin Call. A Separation. And The Tree of Life.
Okay.
Did that have a screenplay?
That is, those are our nominees. Any thoughts there, or any
wow
vetoes, Terry?
He wants to get Tree of Life out. I know that.
Again, very. I mean, this this year is all over the place.
That's crazy.
So
Yeah. Gosh. I wish I did something different on my ballot is what I'm looking at. Because I looked at my top 3. I'm like, oh no, I want to put 4th place in. Because I wasted vote.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean that would have made a difference.
If the Tree of Life had a screenplay, how many pages was it? I mean,
full tree's worth.
Well, what's funny is that in an adapted screenplay, one of us nominated The Trip, and The Trip does not have a credited screenplay, and that's the only reason I didn't have it on my ballot.
because it's just the whole thing is
completely improv.
It's completely improv. That's right.
I would have had it on if it did, and it may have gotten nominated. Who knows? But I thought that was entertaining. That I was like, oh, I screwed that up.
Yeah, The Trip. I didn't know where to put it because I know it was a TV show.
Well, no, it's definitely adapted but just doesn't have a credited screenplay. But I mean, I think improv. I think it still works. They still had to do whatever. Terry, do we have a veto?
Gosh, as
you can tell, you have more opportunities to do this than you did last.
I knew I used it the one time I could use it last year.
There's enough good movies on here.
I'd say
I don't think the Tree of Life is winning this award.
I don't care about that. That's the only.
Save it to Splashdown.
But is that? Am I getting? Yeah, I'm using it. The artist is in.
Oh my god.
Okay. That takes out In the Family.
Oh,
excellent choice.
That's not what I wanted to eliminate.
Nice.
So
I told you not to do it.
Yeah, Adam and Zach both had their team on the field on the floor. They no longer do, or at least Zach doesn't. So now our nominees are Crazy Stupid Love, The Artist, Margaret, Margin Call, A Separation, and The Tree of Life. Now it looks a little more Oscar-like. It's three nominees from the Oscar 5, including a Best Picture nominee that was not nominated for screenplay.
That sucked.
You never use a Pinot on a screenplay. That's category.
There's only one other category I can use it on that I would even care about putting.
You used it last year on screenplay. Kicked out The Town on screenplay and put in Shutter Island.
I knew and I knew exactly what would looking at my list, but I mean this is a really tough category. I mean,
this is gonna be fascinating for the debrief.
There were 3 or 4 of them that weren't on my list, so
okay. The others receiving votes, we had Another Earth. The Artist is now in. Cedar Rapids, Certified Copy. Contagion, The Descendants is not original. The Guard, Meek's Cutoff, Midnight in Paris, The Myth of the American Sleepover, Pariah, Rubber, Shame, Source Code, Super 8, Take Shelter, Tomboy, Tuesday After Christmas, and Win-Win.
Nice. Moving
along from original screenplay, we get to Biggest Douchebag. Got to put it close to Stickman's just so we remember what was nominated, what we can't do again. And now here we have the 3 horrible bosses, all 3 douchebags here.
Yes, they are.
Who is going first? Adam.
Todd, go first.
Okay, my biggest douchebag is. Okay, yeah, I just gotta do it.
Just spoke about it.
It's Chris Pratt in Take Me Home Tonight, which is a movie I love, and I've seen a lot. He plays the guy who hosts a reunion, like a class reunion every year, and it's just a blowout party with debauchery and ridiculousness, and it's early Chris Pratt at his most ridiculous, and he is an absolute douchebag, probably a stickman too. Certainly punchable. He is he certainly had to be on here.
Pretty sure this is his second nomination in Douchebag. I think he got nominated for Wanted as well.
Oh, I think you're right.
He got nominated for Wanted. Dang it, Todd. I thought, man, I had like 3 really good choices for this.
Oh man, I have a bunch more too.
Oh man. Okay. I honestly, I want to get this film at least a nomination here. I'm gonna go with Jude Law in Contagion. Essentially, this guy's making money off faking having this virus and getting people to go into paranoia about getting this certain disease, and he gets kind of prosecuted by the government. So I think Jude Law is.
He's responsible for COVID. That's pretty douchey.
Yeah, there we go. So Jude Law, Contagion. Zach.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
I think there's an obvious pick. I don't know if you guys are just waiting for it, a la Ryan Gosling.
Are you saying like David Lindhagen?
Yeah.
Yes,
David
I think that's the obvious pick. So thank you, Todd. I will not go with David Lindhagen. We'll wait until the debrief on that. I'm going to go with Humanity in Project Nim.
Oh my God. Wow. Jesus,
that was my Project Nim pick. It's the only other time it will be mentioned other than Herbert Mercuse or whoever Terry mentioned. Humanity. We messed up the animals. Never adopt monkeys. They are not meant to live among humans in an apartment, right, Terry? Especially apartment of a stickman.
Of course.
No, he never lived with him. He always he delegated off his all the work to his harem.
I think it gets more than incestuous. I think it gets a little zoophilia or whatever it's called. Bestiality.
Kinky Kelly, the sexy stud.
Yes, exactly. No, Humanity. You know, if there's a lot of great movies from this year that make you feel bad about humanity, but Project Nim, I think, is the best. You just wonder like how much better the world would be without humans in it, and then Nim would have actually lived a happy life. Spoiler alert: humanity sucks. I'll drink to that.
Okay.
Yeah, you will.
Terry.
Michael Sheen in Midnight in Paris. He's the friend that Owen Wilson's wife is actually in love with but can't say it. Like they go to Versailles, and he argues with the tour guide there about the history of France. And then to the point that when Owen Wilson goes back, he goes, "Do you remember me?" And she goes, "Oh yes, you were the one with the pompous one." So he has to be on this list.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think David Lindhagen is a douchebag.
That's what my wife said too. I don't know how you could say that. I mean,
I could take him up. I thought that was going to be a
no. He has. I think he's clearly the winner. You could make a case for him also on the Douchebag Hall of Fame.
Cassie wants to know how long ago you watched it, Zach.
Within the last year. Oh wait, Crazy Stupid Love?
Yeah.
No, I think she meant Project Nim, and it's been a long time since I've seen Project Nim. I don't enjoy watching it. It's too depressing of a movie. I think Kevin Bacon's clearly the biggest douchebag, but I had a couple other that I was going to mention, but Kevin Bacon needs to be on this list.
So, was my top.
Let's wait on Kevin Bacon then.
Okay. So who? All right,
Todd, go first.
Okay, I had Andrew Howard in Limitless. He's the bad guy. He's just total douchebag. Bryce Dallas Howard in The Help.
Yeah.
Shea Wiggum in Take Shelter. I actually just rewatched that this morning, and he's such an asshole. Woody Harrelson in Rampart. John Hamm in Sucker Punch. Yorick Van Wageningen in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yes, I got him too.
That's the guy that I thought was going to be that you were put in there.
I also have Sacha Baron Cohen in Hugo. Albert Brooks in Drive, of course. That's like I think in Margin Call, Penn Badgley was our winner for douchebag at our deep dive of that movie. Glenn Howerton in Everything Must Go, and Nick Krause in The Descendants, who is the kid who gets punched by Robert Forster.
Yeah,
and named the award after him.
I had him down too. I think he's also in the discussion of non-negotiable.
Yeah, I have Russell Brand and Arthur, John Hamm in Bridesmaids. The guy that's like,
and Stickman.
Well, yeah, he could be Stickman.
So John Hamm double nomination almost.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard. I don't know why I put Matthew Lillard here for Descendants. I don't know. That's wrong.
Probably still is.
Yeah, Dragon Tattoo. I just watched that last night. I thought that's where Todd was going. Colin Farrell and Kevin Spacey in Horrible Bosses, and Steve Coogan in Our Idiot Brother.
So not in The Trip.
No.
Is it my turn or is it Zach's turn to go over?
It's Humanity's turn. Zach.
A few of those had already been mentioned. I just also wanted to mention Robert the Tire. Pretty big douchebag, if you ask me. And
I had that on my list too.
He didn't get the nomination for Best Actor as I was hoping he would. So I think he deserves some recognition from this board. I also wrote down buses in Margaret. Just avoid them at all costs. Go ahead, Terry.
All right, so I've got Chad Michael Higgins and We Bought a Zoo. He's the zoo inspector.
Yeah.
Of course he is. I don't remember that, but that makes
sense. He's funny.
Noah Emmerich in Super 8 is horrible. Jeffrey Wright in Source Code's horrible. Bryce Dallas Howard in The Help is horrible. Yorick Van Wageningen, whatever. Not going to be working here anymore. Girl with Dragon Tattoo. Barry Kotick in Moneyball for being a cheap owner of a baseball team, and of course Robert Steyer.
Yeah,
I can sign off on Robert the Tire.
Yeah. I mean, he blows stuff up, like he becomes a menace to society. Or do we go with the social worker that takes advantage of his people?
Oh wait, we got.
Cassie loves Dragon Tattoo. She does love Dragon Tattoo.
I do. It's so good.
I still don't see anybody that is a bigger douchebag than Lynn Hagen on this list. Those
Hagen's not
fine.
A douchebag. He's just a guy who slept with a girl. He's more Stickman than anything.
The truth is, Lynn Hagen, it might be best adapted douchebag because he's adapted from Jack Swigert.
Is Matthew Lillard in The Descendants a douchebag?
Not bigger than Sid. I mean, I think Todd was right with that one. That kid's a bigger douchebag, and I'm going to punch you now, especially if we don't have that award anymore. All right.
If Matthew Lillard isn't a douchebag, then David Lindhagen is not a douchebag because they're basically the same idea.
Yeah, that's not.
But the buildup of David Lindhagen.
Right. Well, one of them has a name that's repeated.
Right. It's a douchey name. That's the one thing he's got going for him is it's a douchey name.
Yeah. Inspiration of his dick.
I think we go with Robert the Tire.
Horrible.
I think we go with Robert the Tire too.
I mean, I was waiting for the 61 Cheval Blanc for Robert the Tire, but let's give him the nomination.
Well, I mean, I mean, the guy from Dragon Tattoo, I think, has a strong argument here too.
He's got a very strong argument. I think he actually is the biggest douchebag. But
let's get Robert on the board.
Rape.
Yeah, let's get Robert on the board.
Robert
the Tire with his first nomination. Hopefully not the last. I mean, I don't know if he has another movie.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those underseen 2011 movies we can maybe watch.
Best performance by a tire.
Okay, who's the winner here? I mean, I've never seen Project M, but I kind of like that Humanity could get
a douchebag,
be a Merlot winner.
I'm good signing off with Jude Law. That's a pretty douchey role.
It's Jude Law too. I think everybody can admit that.
It's Jude Law. I like your argument, Adam.
Yeah, it's true. I don't know how many awards Jude Law is ever going to get nominated for by us.
Yeah, so this. I admittedly, I'm probably the biggest fan of Contagion on the podcast, but at the same time, it's rewatching that super douchey.
Well, and I'll say it. He was on my top 10 for supporting actor.
Oh,
I threw him a bone.
We have not gotten there yet.
I know. I'm just throwing that out there, though.
But I like Jude Law.
I mean, if you guys had seen Take Me Home Tonight, I think Adam's seen it, right?
I've seen it. It's fun. It's been a minute. I should have rewatched that one.
I mean, Pratt is such a douche, but I mean, he's not going to win.
And
this.
any of you remember anything about Midnight in Paris? Like, I rewatched it in Chicago, and Michael Sheen is a total douchebag.
I thought you were in Oregon. No, I'm sorry.
Zach, what do you think?
Humanity. We're all going with our own picks, but if we can't go with our own picks, then Robert the Tire was picked for a reason. So I say go with Robert the Tire. I don't remember Jude Law at all in Contagion. Or Michael Sheen in Midnight in Paris.
I remember Jude Law. I'd be okay with Jude Law. I was also thinking Humanity if I'm not picking Chris Pratt.
Yeah, that's true. I was thinking Humanity too if I was not picking my own.
Humanity is a 0 for 0 nominee at the Pinots. I think it deserves some recognition.
Terry, what do you think? You okay with Humanity?
Terry's seen Project Nim. He knows how horrible Humanity is after watching that movie. Cassie agrees. Cassie got an honorary vote.
All right. I mean, Humanity is the victor of.
Sure, why not? It'd be like fourth on my list, and the fifth one I haven't seen. But
all right, this is the fourth time a weird thing has won an award. The Bear and Cocaine Bear, A Rock in 127 Hours, The Thunder GM for Punchable Face, and now Humanity, Douchebag. So,
wait, wasn't it? Did the Mountains not win for Society of a Snow?
No, they didn't win, but they 127 hours. I think won for Douchebag. Maybe there was Nicolas Cage Performance.
Definitely wasn't a Stickman.
I like it.
The
very,
soccer team didn't win for EO either.
It's very MTV Movie Awards for us to be giving out the biggest douchebag to humanity.
I mean, it is 2011, so why not?
A Rock actually won for Douchebag. So
all right, we're moving on.
Okay,
hopefully Terry did his job
because
we are at story time with Terry.
Oh no.
Okay, I got.
We're looking at a little 2011 stats here. Get us back in the reset into the mode of 2011, remembering what happened that year.
More wine.
By the way, Cassie's comment just popped up. She would have picked the social worker, but
who was the social?
Should have picked her.
The social worker, Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah,
I can't rewatch that. Too traumatizing.
It wasn't. It was pretty. Yeah,
you've watched Dear Zachary like 10 times.
Todd, I've got two story time segments, right?
Yeah, you got 2 of them.
Okay, so do we want to go movies and music now or sports now? What do you want to do?
I want to know Terry's wedding. Isn't that the story?
No.
2011 story?
This is like 15 years ago. What was going on?
Let's do sports first.
Oh. Sports first? Sports. Okay.
Keep it snappy though.
Terry and I got married in 2011.
We did get married in 2011.
Before gay marriage.
Both of us did. Happy 15th anniversary to both of us, not to each other. That wouldn't work.
We defied the odds. We were the first gay married couple.
All right. Who won the Super Bowl in 2011? Super Bowl 46.
The Giants.
2011 season. Giants over Patriots. Yes. Ooh, who had the halftime show at that Super Bowl though?
Black Eyed Peas.
Anybody remember that one? It was Madonna. Madonna had it.
Okay.
Let's see here. MVP was Aaron Rodgers. Super Bowl MVP was Eli Manning. Offensive Player of the Year, Drew Brees. Defensive Player of the Year, Terrell Suggs.
Nice.
Number 1 draft pick in 2011.
Cam,
who was also Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year was
Aaron Donald.
The number 2 pick. I think he was number 2 pick.
Marcel Darius.
Von Miller.
Okay. I was wrong here.
Let's see here. The rushing title that year went to Maurice Jones-Drew, 1,606 yards. That's a total that we don't see anymore. And this was also the year where we had the first NFL player who was born in the 90s make his NFL debut, which was, I remember distinctly when this happened because I was watching the game. Anybody remember? First player born in the 90s to debut in the NFL was Randall Cobb, because the Packers were in the Thursday night opening game. 2011 was before the 2011 or 2010-2011 season. You had the decision.
Oh, LeBron.
And LeBron went to Miami, which means that the NBA Finals you had The Mavericks beat the Heat. Number 1 draft pick was Kyrie, because why not throw the Cavs a bone if they're losing LeBron?
Of course.
And NBA MVP.
LeBron.
2010, 2011.
It wasn't Dirk. It was
Derrick Rose.
Is Derrick Rose. Yep.
There we go.
Defensive Player of the Year, Dwight Howard. Rookie of the Year was Blake Griffin, number 1 draft pick. Sixth Man of the Year, Lamar Odom. He was hurt. He tore his ACL in like the
because Kyrie was number 1. Not Kyrie's number 1 pick, right?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see here. This was Shaq's last season. This was Phil Jackson's last season. The Cavs set a record for 26 straight losses that year, and Kevin Love set a record for 52 straight double-doubles. Baseball World Series 2011.
Cardinals, Tigers, or Rangers?
Oh yeah, no, it was Cardinals over Rangers. I remember this one distinctly. David Freese, man. My wife and I went to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch Game 6. The game that just wouldn't end. David Freese won the game twice for the Cardinals. That was amazing. AL MVP 2011.
Josh Hamilton.
Justin Verlander.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, Josh Hamilton was the next year.
Now was this
NL MVP
Kate Upton?
Yes.
Josh
NL MVP.
Pujols.
Ryan Braun. Very controversially over Matt Kemp.
Yeah.
Rookies of the year were Jeremy Hellickson and Todd. NL Rookie of the Year,
Chris Coughlin.
Top 2 were Braves. I'll just tell you that.
Freddie
2, Kimbrel 1.
Kimbrel,
NL Cy Young was Clayton Kershaw. Number 1 draft pick in 2011 was Garrett Cole. This was the year of Derek Jeter's 3,000th hit, the year of Jim Thome's 600th home run. There were 3 no-hitters in 2011, thrown by Francisco Liriano, Justin Verlander, and Irvin Santana. Mariano Rivera became the first player ever to pitch in 1,000 games for one team. He also recorded his 600th save. This year, Mike Cameron set a record for having a multi-homer game for 8 different teams. I loved that stat. I had to shout that one out. Players to get their 2,000th hit in 2011: Adrian Beltre, Juan Pierre, Michael Young, Carlos Lee, Paul Konerko, Orlando Cabrera, Scott Rowland, Albert Pujols. The 200,000th game in Major League Baseball was played in 2011. And my favorite one, I would have been there if I could have been, but I was getting married this weekend. There was a series played in 2011 where the Florida Marlins played a home series in Seattle against the Mariners at Safeco Field because U2 had a concert. Therefore, they got kicked out of their own stadium. The next year, Lone Depot Park opened up. They became the Miami Marlins. But yeah, in Seattle, the Mariners were the road team against the Marlins for a 3-game series the weekend I got married, or else I would have been at least one of those games. So there's my sports story time.
I do not remember that.
Oh, I distinctly remember that. I didn't even have to look that up. I was like, that was 2011, because the only reason I didn't go is because I was getting married.
So is Cassie the douchebag in this situation?
All right. Well, thank you, Cameron Diaz and Terry, for story time number 1. We are moving along to Matt Damon. What movie are you in?
Oh, my word. Okay, so we've got Adjustment Bureau. We've got Margaret. We've got...
Banner year for Matt Damon.
We bought a zoo.
We bought a zoo. Which ones we bought a zoo? Is it
at
the bottom? Yeah, okay. What's the bottom right? Oh, Contagion. Contagion. And then some animated movie. I don't know.
Happy Feet 2.
Happy Feet 2. That's right. You did tell me that was on there.
Cassie does not appreciate being called a douchebag.
I would have gone to the game too. Thank you very much. Thank you, Cassie. You would have gone.
I know.
Okay. The Matt
All
Damon.
Right, what are we doing here?
There's one that's kind of we've joked about. This is who hasn't got Zach. Go first.
I'll go first. I got a nice Zach pick here. I'm going with The Dinosaur and the Tree of Life.
Damn it!
Now we weren't necessarily. If you had dinosaurs being on a Terrence Malick movie and your bingo card in 2011, good for you. I had heard. By the way, Terry forgot. I really thought Terry's story time was going to be about how the three of us went to go see the Tree of Life, because that was a fun experience.
It was. Cassie was along on that one too. We were the only two that were in our right mind and when walking out of that one.
It's one of the only times in my life where the theater projector broke. And I had to call one of my friends here to figure out what the ending of the movie was, and then Terry said he gave it thumbs down. So that was fun. Anyway, I'm going with
officially a thumbs up on it, but yes, he said it was a weird.
I need to rewatch it and I need to re-rate it.
Zach, you said sarcastically, I mean, so that was all right, and Terry's like, really? I thought it sucked. And you were like, wait, what? Are we on the same page here?
Star Wars: The Last Jedi? No, I'm sorry.
I think picking the Tree of Life over the Mariners and the Marlins was a good choice. I don't regret that.
Okay.
All right, I'll go next. This was a little tough for me to come up with some good ones, but every time I think about this movie, I'm like, why was he in this? Why was he the first choice? James Franco, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. The neuroscientist work, like trying to figure out Alzheimer's with John Lithgow, or for his father, John Lithgow. And every time I think of it, I'm like, James Franco, scientist?
I think he's good in that, though. I don't know.
It's interesting casting. The movie, when you think of the entire franchise, I'm not saying it's a bad performance or anything like that. I'm just thinking he seems out of the entire franchise that's come of it. James Franco seems like he's misplaced.
I don't think so at all, Adam. Do you know that James Franco is an alien? Yo, look at my shit. I mean, I think he fits it perfectly with a movie about a planet.
Oh my god! All right, Zach, go ahead.
I already went. I picked a dinosaur.
Oh, Terry, go ahead.
Melissa McCarthy in Bridesmaids. You are in a different movie.
Second nomination.
It's amazing that she's in that different movie, but she is in a different movie.
She might be in a different hemisphere, like compared to the other actors in it, but I think the movie is pretty appropriate for that role.
I think she more deserves the win for This Is 40 next year, but we'll get to that.
Just my boob. What the hell?
I have very high nipples.
Very high nipples.
All right, my choice is Isaiah Whitlock Jr. in Cedar Rapids.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which is
Cedar Rapids.
Yeah, I mean, you put him in a movie with Ed Helms and John C. Reilly, and it's just like, I mean, it's hilarious, but what are we doing?
I do a great impression of Omar from the HBO series
program.
The Wire. Oh, program, yeah, The Wire. I rewatched that recently for this. He's so funny. The whole movie is ridiculous.
All right, other stuff I had written down. Christian Bale in The Flowers of War. I think he's the only non-Japanese person, and I don't remember the movie that much. I think it was directed by somebody who was too directed that shit. Flowers of War, directed by Yimou Zhang. Yeah, and Christian Bale was in it. I have Christoph Waltz in The Green Hornet. Paul Giamatti in The Hangover Part 2.
Yeah, that's
in was he in Bangkok? And Ben Foster in Rampart. He's just he is unhinged in his couple of scenes in that movie.
Yeah. This was the toughest one for me to come up with. I had Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean. I know he's playing. At this point, I was just tired. John Malkovich.
Wait! You're saying Johnny Depp in a Pirates of the Caribbean movie is Matt Damon?
I did not like my list for this one, so that's what we're bypassing. John Malkovich in Transformers: Dark of
James Bond was in a 007 movie. I can't. What movie are you in here, man?
That's why I didn't pick it. Good thing I didn't nominate it, right? So John Malkovich, Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Matt Damon's hair in Margaret. That was fun.
Yeah. I mean, he's got his Born Identity haircut in the 2011 movie. It's jarring.
All right, I've only got 2 others written down. I've got Adrian Brody as Salvador Dali in Midnight in Paris. Of all the like throwbacks that he goes to, Adrian Brody as Salvador Dali is the one that you go, what the hell is going on? And the other one, it's kind of weird because it's a sequel, but Larry the Cable Guy in Cars 2. Like, he might give my favorite quote of the entire year, but the whole movie is about him, which is why that movie is the worst Pixar has ever done. Because he doesn't fit. They go to Europe. And
like a redneck playing
Japan
a redneck.
Yeah.
But again, he's
do not eat the pistachio ice cream. It has
that.
turned.
That's kind of funny.
All right. What are we going with here?
Oh, I didn't. I have.
Go ahead, Zach. Go ahead.
Zach hasn't even gone.
Okay. I would go with. Sorry, let me pull it up. Jean Reno and Margaret.
That's a great one.
Udo Kier as the wedding planner in Melancholia. Pam Grier and late night show stagehand Biff Henderson in Larry Crown. Aaron Taylor Johnson and Albert Nobbs. What is Kick-Ass doing in Albert Nobbs? That's strange. Richard Jenkins and Hall Pass. And then finally, controversial pick. You guys won't agree with me. I think it's weird seeing Philip Seymour Hoffman in an A's uniform. It's just weird. It's like
not bad.
Scotty J's now a manager for the Oakland A's. Like, no, thank you. Sorry. I mean, it's a hard pass for me.
It's not bad. I kind of like Matt Damon's hair. That's the consensus.
In which one?
Margaret. But
but then
is pretty good.
Matt
too.
Damon. I think it's more Matt Damon's like entire appearance because it was from 10
like
years
whoa,
earlier.
What did they do some de-aging before de-aging existed? It was a strange experience.
I mean, you could do the entirety of Margaret.
No, but he's more noticeable than the others, though. Todd, wouldn't you even agree? You're the one who likes the movie. Like the Anna Paquin, you could see it's a 2011 Anna Paquin. You know, Pinot winner Allison Janney, they all look the same. Matt Damon's like, no, that guy's from 2004.
Yeah, but we can't keep giving Matt Damon his own award.
Yeah.
That's like the scene in Malkovich when he goes into his own head. It's too.
Malkovich in Transformers. I like that pick because Malkovich has no business being in a CGI franchise.
Francis McDormand's also in that. That's another thing too. It's weird.
Not everybody thinks that. Now that wouldn't be true.
Malkovich.
That's him in his new movie that we've seen the trailer for 100,000 times.
Oh yeah,
I've killed men in places that you can't even spell. Czechoslovakia.
Schwinn.
You're just saying that because I can't spell Czechoslovakia.
All right.
Okay. I mean, I honestly, I think objectively, Christian Bale and The Flowers of War need to be on here, but I don't think anyone's seen that other than me. I don't really care who the fifth one is. I don't know who's winning this, regardless.
Win it, but
what do we think?
I mean, I feel like this award could be just renamed the John Malkovich What Movie Are You In? Because he doesn't seem to fit in any movie.
Okay. We'll put John Malkovich in here. We'll give him, I think, his first or his second nomination.
Yeah, it's his second.
It's Dark of the Moon.
Dark of the Moon.
Being exactly like he always is, just running his big mouth again.
But in a Transformers movie, that's what makes it work.
All right, so who we feel passionate about winning this thing?
Dinosaur.
The dinosaur. That's what I was gonna say if Zach hadn't said it.
Okay. I mean, Isaiah Whitlock Jr. I think should win, but the dinosaur is pretty. That was like a thing at the time.
That was a what the hell?
It was just like a little bit before the internet spoiled shit like that, so you didn't really know what you were getting into. Apparently, well, okay. Terry, you like the dinosaur part though, right? I mean, that's a thumbs up part of the movie for you.
That was like the No.
I also thought about Dinosaur in the Tree of Life as big as Douchebag, because if you watch that scene, it's a dinosaur killing another dinosaur. It's like, come on. It's kind of.
It was the moment where I'm like,
mean-spirited.
oh, Terrence Malick is trying to make 2001. Okay.
Still more realistic than The Horse and Warhorse. Better acting, better animal acting.
All right. Well, congratulations to another non-human for winning a Merlot award.
Cassie agrees. Dinosaur.
Roar.
We are moving on to a flex category, which was chosen by Zach. So, Zach, tell us what exactly we're doing.
Well, first off, we have a flex category because Todd finally got his way and we all decided that quote of the year is a really bad category.
Yeah, it's terrible, especially looking back. It's a bad category.
Okay.
All right, so what are we doing, Zach?
Well, we have a segment called Come to the Stable, and it's movies that we haven't seen. So what is the 2011 movie that we need to come to the stable and none of us have seen? So I know Todd is not the biggest fan of this category, but each of us will take one film that hopefully the others haven't ever heard of or seen, and we'll decide which one to watch.
So there will only be 4 nominees here, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, unless
we're not going to come up with a consensus or anything.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. 4 is fine, yeah.
All right.
I mean, Terry, I told you what I think the consensus should be, but
that's why it's your pick. There's so many. I mean, there's like 10,000 movies made in a given year. It could be.
I mean, we could try and come up with a consensus. I don't know.
But I mean, we'll just see. Okay, well, Adam, who's going first on this thing?
Zach, this is category, new category. Zach, go ahead.
Okay, I came up with a Spanish film that apparently none of us have seen called The Last Circus. I've heard The Last Circus described on Letterboxd as Big Top Pee-wee meets Freaks, directed by Guillermo del Toro. And it looks pretty interesting. A young trapeze artist must decide between her lust for Sergio, the happy clown, or her affection for Javier, the sad clown, both of whom are deeply disturbed. And it's in black and white. I think it looks pretty cool. I'd be down to watch that shit.
It's on Roku, so we could get it for free. That was one of the things that played into what I was looking at too, is where could I find these movies?
I think it might also be on Canopy.
Oh, okay.
All right. So one thing, where can we find them for free? I'll go next. Where can we find it for free and low votes on IMDb?
Mm-hmm.
So I found one with Jesse Plemons, Jeffrey Tambor, and it's called Meeting Spencer, and it looks very reminiscent to like Meet Dinner with Andre. During one faithful night at Frankie and Johnny's Steakhouse in Manhattan, famed but fading director Harris Campbell, played by Tambor, plans to relaunch his Broadway career after suffering a humiliating series of flops in Hollywood. And his big guy he's going to go to is Spencer, who is Jesse Plemons. So that's where I go. 150 votes on IMDb. That shit is low. So let's get that up, and streaming on Tubi.
I like the poster. It's got a nice anytime you get a martini glass with a human head instead of an olive is always going to be intriguing.
Yes. So that's where I have it.
Meeting Spencer.
Meeting Spencer. 150 votes. That's kind of weird.
See, I did it almost the opposite way, Adam. Last Circus has like 16,000 votes. I wanted to go for something that people have actually seen that for some reason we haven't seen.
Yeah,
it's a valid approach, though.
I had four different people. I had 4 different options, but this was one I came across. This sounded interesting. So, Terry, go ahead.
Okay, I've got 2 that I'm picking between here. Do I go with? Let's see here. So we've got. What do we got? We've got a Spanish movie. We've got a straight up comedy that nobody has seen. So I'm gonna go with the heist crime comedy called Henry's Crime, starring Keanu Reeves, Vera Farmiga, and James Caan. Released from prison for a crime he didn't commit, an ex-con targets the same bank he was sent away for robbing.
Ooh, that
sounds like
pretty interesting.
Yeah. Also has Judy Greer. Bill Duke is in it, so you know it's good. Peter Stormare pops up.
That poster is horrible. It's like copy and paste.
Yeah, it is. Oh, what's his? Gosh dang, Gail Bedecker. He pops up in this as well. It's got a cast. Like, that's what we look for in a come to the stable. It's like, where did this cast come from? Why does this movie exist and no one's ever heard of it before? That's kind of what I was going with when I was looking for something. So Henry's Crime.
It's kind of like Gigantor's line in Speed. Man sure has a hard-on for that bank.
Huh. All right, Todd.
Thank you for the courtesy laugh.
Okay.
Oh, man. See, I don't know. I'll just go with it. I mean, Jack and Jill, none of us have seen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think that's kind of inexcusable. We've seen like all the Sandler movies, especially Adam. Like, you've seen like the ones I haven't seen. I don't know how none of us have watched Jack and Jill. It's got Al Pacino in it, right?
That's kind of should be the one.
I mean, I think this needs to probably be watched.
Is it streaming anywhere though? That's the problem. I think we'd have to pay for it.
It might be worth it. Crimes of a...
I mean, I agree. I think that's by far the most notable omission on our list.
I think all these movies.
I don't know if we want to willingly subject ourselves to it.
I mean, I have some other ones that I've never heard of that would sound really good too, but that one I just feel like it's strange that none of us have watched that.
All right, I would say let's say that's a consensus that needed to be there. Todd can submit another one to round out our 5.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, there's this movie called The Sunset Limited. That there's 2 actors in the cast, Tommy Lee Jones and Samuel L. Jackson. Directed by Tommy Lee Jones. It's playing on HBO. It's about a nihilistic professor who attempts to commit suicide by jumping in front of a train, which is thwarted by Samuel L. Jackson's character, and they're locked in a philosophical debate. I've never heard of this. I have no idea how I haven't heard of this.
Written by Cormac McCarthy.
Yes, written by Cormac McCarthy.
It's a TV movie.
I don't know where it came from. I don't remember I vaguely remember the poster, but I don't know anything about this movie.
It's not bad.
It only has the 2 of them in the cast, but there's pictures of other people that's Cormac McCarthy taking pictures. Okay, never mind.
It is on HBO Max.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
I kind of low-key want to watch all of these.
So we said we would pick one.
We have 4 weeks to decide. Maybe we just freaking just vote on this.
Let the people decide.
Well, our idea was we pick one and we do a come to the stable review when we release the winners.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I agree. We should try and probably get to as many of them as we can. But
anything but Jack and Jill. You guys can decide. As long as it's not Jack and Jill, especially having to pay for it, I'm fine with the other 4. I have to say, I am a little intrigued by Terry's pick. I want to know why he went to jail and then continued to target that bank.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There's got to be a backstory behind that. And like, was he caught? That the problem with Terry's pick is that we have a little bit of bad aftertaste of Keanu Reeves after the Jonah Hill movie. But this was pre-Jonah Hill, so, you know.
Yeah, 15 years to be exact. This was like pre-John Wick.
I vote meaning Spencer. No, Henry's Crime, excuse me. Henry's Crime.
I'd be okay with Henry's Crime. It does sound really fun.
Yeah, that's true. I'm good with that one.
All right, so we're going to try and catch as many of these as we can. And maybe we'll talk about more than one, but Henry's Crime is our winner.
Henry's Crime is the winner.
I got a winner. I never get a winner. I got a winner.
We got a winner.
Okay, so a couple others that I just want to shout out a couple others that I was looking at here.
Yeah.
There's a rom-com called I Don't Know How She Does It, starring Sarah Jessica Parker, Pierce Brosnan, Kelsey Grammer, Greg Kinnear, Christina Hendricks, Seth Meyers, Olivia Munn, and Jane Curtin. That's a big cast. The Big Year with Steve Martin, Jack Black, and Owen Wilson as bird watchers. Yeah. Conan the Barbarian starring Jason Momoa. None of us have seen. Those were the main ones. There's a Jackie Chan movie called 1911 that none of us have seen.
Yeah.
A super small J.K. Simmons movie called The Music Never Stopped that looked kind of fun. I might try and just go through this whole list. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it's not bad. I came up with, well, from Up on Poppy Hill, which is a Miyazaki movie that technically came out in Japan in 2011, but I think it's a 2012 for the States. But I had The Reef, which is an Australian shark movie, which looks pretty freaking awesome. Got a lot of pretty good cast. Speaking of Australian movies, we did give the win to Jackie Weaver last year, so I was kind of diving into her filmography. She came up with a movie called Summer Coda, which looks interesting from Australia in 2011. That could be interesting. And the one that I kind of thought about, which reminded me of Blair Witch Project a lot, was Yellow Brick Road, all one title. This village goes missing in 1940, and then in 2011, 70 years later, or whatever the case is, they go out and try to do this like investigation, like what happened to this people. Yellow Brick Road looked interesting to me.
Okay. The other ones I had written down were there's a movie called Shallot Girl with Felicity Jones and Bill Nighy, which is a sports comedy. Never heard of it. Looks pretty interesting. Then there's this movie called Blackthorn, which I think I may have seen the poster, but I don't know. It's got Sam Shepard and Nicolas Coster-Waldau both playing Butch Cassidy. It's got Stephen Ray in it. It looks like my kind of shit. 13 Assassins is just kind of inexcusable. We haven't watched that. And Machine Gun Preacher, a Mark Forster movie that none of us have watched.
Oh, that's yeah. I thought you saw that, the Gerard Butler one.
No, nobody's seen that.
Dang, okay, that should have been probably mentioned too. Yeah, good job.
Okay, I had a couple others. I had a movie called Dreams of a Life about a woman who died in 2003, but her body wasn't discovered for 3 years because of all the shit in her apartment. I love movies like that. It's a documentary.
Wow.
I'm all down for that kind of shit. I wrote down House of Tolerance, which is a French movie about a bordello. Sign me up. I wrote down Putty Hill, which I started watching that a few nights ago. It was really interesting, but it's a movie. It's made like a documentary, but it's all scripted. It's about this kid who died and they're all at his funeral. It's kind of interesting. And then I Will Follow, Ava DuVernay's first movie, which Ebert gave a big thumbs up to. I did really want to mention the Maggie Gyllenhaal dildo movie, but Todd apparently has seen that, which is sad because I was prepared to talk about the movie. I don't know if Todd remembers it, but apparently she was in some movie at this time about the invention of the dildo, and I'm down for that. I want to see that. Do you remember it, Todd?
What's it called?
According to our record, you've seen it. I can't remember. I can't remember. Hysteria something? I don't know. I'll look it up. I think a prerequisite, maybe if we'd ever do this category again, which by the way, I thought this one, Hysteria. Yeah, that was the name of it, Hysteria.
2012 movie.
One thing that I liked about this category, maybe another way of doing it again, would be not so much picking between the five, but the movie that we all came across the most. Because I know Todd mentioned a couple movies that I saw listed before too.
I like doing it this way. This is fun. Well, and this is a flex category, so this won't necessarily be around next time. We'll have something different potentially. So
could be.
The important thing to take away from this is I won a category.
You did win a category,
and now Todd has 2 movies to watch.
Oh man,
I do.
Ensemble.
You better. There's no way in hell I'm going to remember the title of that movie. Someone needs to write it down. Is it being recorded somewhere?
Okay. It's written down.
It's on the slideshow.
Well, we'll get it to you.
All right, best ensemble cast is our next category. We have a picture here of Margin Call. Let's see, what were the SAG 5 that year?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
Let's see. We had The Help, The Artist, Bridesmaids, The Descendants, and Midnight in Paris.
Over under half.
I mean, who knows?
Maybe 1.5. I'll go 1.5. I'll go 1.5.
We only have one. We only have one veto left on this. So
Use
the
it wisely,
nominees.
Adam.
This is the category I was thinking I would use it on until I screwed it up and used it in an original screenplay. But hopefully this works out for me. Go Todd.
The nominees for Best Ensemble Cast are Carnage,
Gosh.
Contagion, Crazy Stupid Love, Margin Call, Midnight in Paris, A Separation.
Yeah, I probably still would have used it on this.
So it went on over a half.
To get the
went over half.
To get the
Under
artists in
1.5.
there.
No. But we'll let Adam talk. Adam, are you going to use your veto?
My team is not on the field, or on the court, wherever.
Floor.
The pitch, whatever.
The floor.
The floor. No, I won't use it. Crazy Stupid Love does have its 5th nomination, which leads now. So, but no, I will not use it.
Okay, they are locked in.
I was thinking
what do you guys
I
think
would
of this category?
This is a good list. Like, there are some great ensemble casts in 2011 for all the crap that we've given it. This was like the hardest 10 to come up with, because there's some great ensembles in a lot of different aspects. I mean, we've got a little bit of everything. We've got a true ensemble movie in Margin Call. You've got a 4-actor showcase in Carnage. You've
Every
got
famous person in Hollywood in Contagion.
Yeah, huge movies like that, and then it's. I think it worked out well.
This category is always the most unpredictable. I never know how we're going to vote on this, because I don't even think we know how to vote on this. So
True.
Okay, moving on. Other receiving votes: The Artist, Barney's Version, The Conspirator, The Descendants, Drive, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Help, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Hugo, In the Family, Margaret, Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene, Meek's Cutoff, The Myth of the American Sleepover, Oslo, August 31st, Pariah, Super 8, Tomboy, The Tree of Life, Tuesday After Christmas, and X-Men First Class. Yeah, this category was kind of all over the place. There weren't that many overlaps. We'll get into that on the debrief. Next category. Best minor character. Amazing Larry may be in this picture of all the Muppets. Who knows?
What are you saying, Adam?
Midnight in Paris got in there?
Yeah, Midnight in Paris was in there.
Okay, sorry.
It got a nomination.
Okay, I missed it. Sorry, my bad.
You want me to go back?
No. It's recorded.
Okay. We are on our Amazing Larry category. What are we doing, Adam?
Minor character. I'll kick it off. We haven't gave this.
Oh crap!
I'm gonna go with Motherfucker Jones, Jamie Foxx, and Horrible Bosses.
That was my top choice too.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Enough said. He steals the scene in his one appearance there, and the good stuff. So Horrible Bosses get another nomination. Jamie Foxx also. Todd, go first. Go next.
Gosh, kind of a lot's happened since then.
And yeah, there are a few. I don't know. I mean,
kind of ruined it.
I know. I'll go Channing Tatum in The Dilemma.
Whoa! Just watched it too.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's so much fun in that. I mean, he fits almost every category, and I've passed him up for Douchebag and for Stickman, but he comes in and he just pops. It's like, oh yeah, this is the era of Channing Tatum that he really didn't give a damn, and I love that.
Nice. Zach.
I'm gonna go the late great Robert Forster for The Descendants.
Nice.
Because we mentioned that scene constantly, and we don't have the award anymore. So he deserves some recognition from this board.
First Descendants nomination too. Terry.
There's two I really want to say, but I think the one we're gonna have to go with is Hugh Jackman in X-Men First Class.
Okay, that was my other choice. I didn't. I was like, okay. I'm gonna say it. I'm buzzed. Go fuck yourself. Okay. All right. Okay. That's what he says.
Part of me, I did write down Sacha Baron Cohen and Hugo. Part of me wanted to go with that just for Zach.
I think he's getting too much of the movie.
Yeah. Zach, it's 5 till 4, just letting you know. The other one I really wanted to say, now that we're talking about the consensus pick here, the other one I almost went with was Jack Black, playing Jack Black in The Muppets.
That's not bad.
It's just cool. It's just cool. And this is where I had David Lindhagen too. That's where I had him in this.
That's not bad.
In this category, I thought he fit well.
Nice. All right. I had Chris O'Dowd as the cop who in Bridesmaids. Neil McDonough in Captain America. I had Tony Todd in Final Destination 5, but that's just more of a legacy award there. Neville Longbottom in Harry Potter, because I think that guy had a great arc there.
Yeah.
Meghan Markle in Horrible Bosses as the FedEx girl in that movie.
Yeah, the FedEx driver.
That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Lee Winnell and Angus Sampson as Specs and Tucker in Insidious. Art Philip Seymour Hoffman in Moneyball. Hayden Panettiere or Alison Brie in Scream. Hawkeye and Thor. Kurt Angle,
That's a good one.
Kurt Angle and Warrior. JP Smoove and We Bought a Zoo. But I feel like we did give Gomi minor character recognition in Strange Darling, so I feel like we should give Francesca some minor character love. In her Tina Parker in Trespass, she is the security operator that calls Nicolas Cage in that movie. So
wow,
for that.
Yeah,
I had a couple written down that are related to yours. You said Neville. I said Mrs. Weasley in Harry Potter.
That's not bad.
Not my daughter, you bitch. Like that deserves some recognition. And then you said Neil McDonough for Captain America. I said Stanley Tucci.
Yep.
You said Hawkeye and Thor. I said Kat Dennings. She's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But also could have been a Matt Damon pick.
That's true.
All right, the other ones I wrote down were Jeremy Irons in Margin Call. I mean, he's in like a scene and a half. Like I think he's a minor character and he's amazing in that. Teresa Palmer in Take Me Home Tonight. Ben Foster in Rampart, and Matt Schulz in Fast Five. That's Vince coming back from the dead or whatever. I don't know if he was dead. He was just hiding in Brazil, I think. Hi, Brazil.
Where is he?
But he's yeah, I don't know.
He was hiding in
back
Brazil.
for the
That's what needs to be picked.
Yeah.
Zach, did you have any others?
I had Christina Hendricks in Drive.
That's not bad.
I had the babysitter's dad in Crazy Stupid Love, Norm Son of a Gunderson. Bernie, I think was his name. He's pretty funny.
Norm Son of a Gunderson.
I had Werner Herzog's voice in Cave of Forgotten Dreams. And I had
Forgotten Dreams.
And I had the tornado in Take Shelter.
That's funny. We just like name objects.
Gosh. Okay,
that's all.
We've got so much. There's so much out there right now.
I mean, I think Jeremy Irons could be on this list, right?
Yeah,
Jeremy Irons.
Is he a minor character though? I mean, he was on my supporting actor ballot. Like I get that I know, but to me that's more than like it's close, but
he's got like one scene.
No, he's got multiple scenes. He talks with Kevin Spacey in one scene. He has more than one scene in the movie.
I mean, I'm preferential to Jack Black playing himself in the Muppets. But
like a minor character.
Oh no, it's a barbershop quartet.
Like Stanley Tucci in Margin Call would be more of a minor character. Like he has less screen time, or like the lady that fires him at the beginning of the movie. But I love Margin Call though, so there's been not enough love for it on this Pinots.
I say we either go with David Lindhagen or the Zodiac from Crazy Stupid Love. I think either of those would be good.
Yeah, I mean, what I like about Bernie, the Zodiac, that's good. What I like about Bernie is he's the one that comes flying in at the golf scene at the end of the movie.
Like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. More Zodiac, I say, and more.
What are you going with? Crazy Stupid Love.
That's what Todd and I always called him, the Zodiac. That was always just what
has the Zodiac ever been nominated?
John Carroll Lynch.
Yeah, has John Carroll Lynch been nominated?
He was good in Sorry Baby last year.
Todd's typing it in. It's getting nominated.
I mean, that's a true minor character. He probably has 5 lines in that, and he's memorable.
I mean, we got to give this to Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, either that or Robert Forster. I mean, we have a category named after him, and he got nominated. I mean, Gilliganiverse alum, Robert Forster.
I mean, it was 2 of our number ones. So, or Jamie Foxx was.
Yeah, it's got to be Jamie Foxx then.
Zach, have you ever seen Horrible Bosses?
Yeah, I nominated Jennifer Aniston. I've seen it.
We haven't gotten there yet.
No, she named it for Stickman.
I mean, the best thing about Motherfucker Jones is that he got arrested for piracy, if memory serves, right? Because he was
he was recording in a theater,
violating Jack Valenti. So yeah, living the hard life in jail.
Okay, Jamie Foxx is our best minor character, our Amazing Larry winner, as he should be, for 2011. We are moving on to the best scene. We are looking at a photo from Separation. We are doing another 10 nominees here, 2 each, and then 2 consensus. So, Adam, it's up to you.
All right, Todd, go ahead.
Okay, well, the opening scene in Drive.
Okay, good call.
Is and I mean, it just has to be. It's just the music, how it's shot, how it's edited, everything about that is just glorious.
What's better, the opening to Drive or the opening to Baby Driver?
They're similar. They're both amazing.
Yeah, they're both really good. The opening of Baby Driver will get nominated too, but yeah, wow. All right,
I like the opening of Speed.
Yeah, Speed's good.
Adam, you want to get upset about something? Casey Legamina is pitching against the Mariners right now, while Ben Williamson is in the field.
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the problem that I have with the opening scene of Drive is not a problem with the scene itself. It's a great scene, Todd. Nothing wrong with the pick. The problem is I like the opening credits more. I like the font with the italic and pink and that song. That's a great song. I can't remember it now, but I sometimes listen to it. Anyway,
the whole soundtrack is
the soundtrack is great, of course. Yeah.
All right. I'm next, right? That's what you said, Adam?
Yep.
The pool scene in Ensemble.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Second nomination. Nice. All right, Zach.
There are 3 ways to get ahead in this business. Be first, be smarter, or cheat. And if you don't know what movie that's from, shame on you. Todd will know what movie it's from. Jeremy Irons in Margin Call. Sell it all. Sell it all today.
Sell it all. So I'm going to, okay.
Sell it all today. Can you even do that, Sam? Not if you want to sustain the market. Sam, we don't have any other choice. I can't. The music has come to a stop. I think I've got a good Jeremy Irons drunk impression.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Expecting that.
It just in the middle of that, you just need to start going, be prepared.
Yeah. So all Simon says.
All right, my turn.
You can't put it off any longer, Adam. You got to pick something.
All right. I am going to go with the Burj Khalifa sequence in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol.
Yeah, it's a good one.
What's that? Scaling the skyscraper?
Yeah.
I've never seen Ghost Protocol.
You just say Burj Khalifa.
That's what I said. Yeah, Burj Khalifa.
It's called Burj Khalifa. Todd understands that reference.
Yeah. I do.
He's the only one in the world that would. Shout out to Boone. You really screwed up that. The colon is in between.
Oh, he's gone.
Adam.
I knew we'd
the
hit the
colon's
over on
between
that.
Mission and Impossible, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was screwed up. I was screwed up by the amazingness of your text box. Just a pain in the ass to deal with.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam has entered the studio.
Yeah, Adam's coming back. Okay. Who was first? Todd was first. So Todd, go now.
Okay, I'm gonna say the Michael Caine impressions in The Trip.
Yes, I had that down too. Good job.
Oh man.
Michael Khan. It's good. Good stuff. I like it.
I have not seen The Trip, but I know of this legendary scene.
Dude, all of those movies are worth watching.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They're good. Oh, it's to me. Ah, crap. He gets on base. Moneyball.
Oh, and okay, that's not okay. Okay.
That was the one.
Attenborough. Okay. Who's Fabio?
No.
No, that's
This is Pete.
when I point
Yeah,
to
when
you.
I pointed to you, that means talk.
I was thinking of Trading for Ricardo and Cone. Like that scene is awesome. Like he's on the phone with 4 different people, and
There are so many good scenes, but
And
I
Johnny-
don't know.
Johnny
That when I think about Moneyball, I named it This Is Pete, but he gets on base is probably the better name for it. There's so many great scenes in that movie.
Zach.
So Todd's going to be the only one that knows what I'm talking about, but I don't know how else to say it. The last 30 minutes of In the Family, is that the way you'd say it, Todd? It's one scene.
Sure.
I won't say anything else about it. It's why I love the movie. It's why I would put Patrick Wang as the best performance of this year. You guys will watch it. You'll understand. It's an unbelievable finale to that movie, which is just one scene. A long scene, but a great scene.
Nice. All right, so
Unforgettable.
nice. I am going to go with, because this movie only has one nomination so far. I'm going to go with the revenge scene in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I think that's pretty damn good.
Okay. Other stuff I had when Caesar speaks in Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
No.
The song that Carey Mulligan sings in Shame. Kevin Spacey giving the speech about having a fire sale in Margin Call, trading for Ricardo Rincon. The old cinema montage in Hugo.
Oh, Cassie has a great comment. You said on base, and I checked the game. You gave me hope, and it wasn't real. No, the Mariners just lost.
The elevator scene in Drive, the final bar scene in Crazy Stupid Love, where he says, "I'll never give you my consent" or whatever. I'll never give you. That's just a really sad scene. The train crash in Super 8, riding the ball in Take Me Home Tonight, the ending of Melancholia, and I think everything else has been nominated. So yeah,
Nice. Terry.
I have the train scene in Super 8. Oh man. The fight, the putt-putt,
The
fight
backyard
in
brawl.
Crazy
Yeah.
Stupid, the backyard brawl in Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah, how is that not on the list? That's
that's
an oversight.
Yeah, put that
I
down.
thought about
The bar
I thought
scene's
about putting
better.
it on,
the
but
bar scene is better.
No, I think the fight is just where it all just
The
comes
fight's the
crashing
climax
down.
of the movie.
But you're
No,
not-
and
you don't
that's when it gets
expect that
dumb.
Emma's-
That's why it's not. That's why it's a 3-star movie and not higher. It's because it's like
No,
it's
totally
those last couple
works.
scenes. The scene
It
at the
works.
school and
Are
the
we
fight scene.
previewing
That's
the
where
deep
it
dive
gets
that's
dumb.
coming? I feel like this
Yeah.
is previewing a deep dive that's coming.
Neville kills Nagini in Deathly Hollows. Becoming Captain America in Captain America. Moving the satellite in X-Men First Class. And two final scenes: the ending of Source Code and the final dance in The Artist. I'll throw those two out there too.
Okay.
John Goodman.
Represent. All right, Zach.
Okay. When Michelle Williams pulls out her gun in Meek's Cutoff. I don't know if you remember that scene, Todd, but that's the cover of the movie, and it's a very dramatic point that shows her character shifting in her mentality. That's an underrated movie, by the way. I'm disappointed it's not more represented at the Pinots because I love Kelly Reichardt, and that's one of her best
Well,
movies.
because you just saw it. I saw that years ago.
Well, it's a great movie. It holds up
Yeah,
very, very
that's
well.
one I should have seen.
Outer Space, very trippy in the Tree of Life. You know, you could just get 11 minutes, maybe take a gummy, indulge in some natural substances
Take a
and
gummy.
enjoy it.
Make that a soundbite.
The last, I guess we could say I don't know what to pick from a separation. I mean, you know, it's my second favorite movie of all
The
time.
opening or the final, yeah.
Yeah, you go the opening or well, anything. I mean, there's really nothing. There's nothing bad about it. I would also go with the ending, toward the ending scene of Tuesday After Christmas, when a character makes a stunning discovery and she confronts another character about it. And then I like Stanley Tucci getting fired. I mean, that's a pretty great way to open that movie, and there's so many great scenes in that movie. You could really.
I think that was your favorite scene.
Yeah, I mean,
The deep dive.
I love opening a movie with a great firing scene is just always, I think, a good method. Fatherly advice from Barney's version, Dustin Hoffman giving advice to Paul Giamatti is one of my all-time favorite scenes. Loaded Diapers performance in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick rules. You guys haven't seen it, but just trust me. And then I kind of like the car wash scene with Cameron Diaz in Bad Teacher. That's pretty great. So yeah, that's my list.
All right.
There's probably others.
All right, I got the dress.
Not drinking. It's after 6.
Dress shop disaster when they all have to take the shit in Bridesmaids.
Oh, that's a great call, Adam.
The backyard
Oh,
brawl
I
in
like
Crazy
that.
Stupid Love. The elevator sequence in Drive. The ending of Fast Five when you see how they actually stole the safe. The twist ending in Final Destination 5 because no one saw that actually happening. Gringotts.
Wait, are you saying none of us saw it, or no one actually saw the movie?
You would not have seen that. You did not know that it was actually a spoiler for a 15-year-old movie. You would not have
Didn't
guessed
see it coming.
You didn't know that Final Destination 5 was actually a prequel to the first movie. It's how well.
Wow.
It was
Oh,
Adam, spoiling.
Spoiler alert.
Jeez, Adam.
Gringotts, Dragon Escape, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hollows. Eating my shit in The Help. Hatterberg's
It's a great
home run,
call.
Moneyball. I put the final decision on a separation. The Lion Club dinner and Take Shelter. Michael, and then when Peter Mullen confronts Olivia Colman in Tyrannosaur about what she did. I think that's good. So that's what I had. I think a separation should be represented on the scene list somewhere.
We're all over the place. I think one of the only things that popped up more than once is the train scene in Super 8
And the elevator in Drive.
and the elevator in Drive.
And Crazy Stupid Love.
Yeah.
Well, but true.
This is funny. If the movie is older than our oldest collective child, it isn't a spoiler.
That's fair.
That's true.
That is fair.
Good point.
Probably not a spoiler if you don't really care about the franchise either.
Sure.
Saying our oldest collective child might sound like the four of us have a child together, though.
Well, the podcast is our love child. Anyway. All right. Super 8's not a bad shout. The train sequence is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I rewatched that getting ready for this, and that sequence is so good. And just to throw it out there, if I hadn't screwed up and used my veto for the for screenplay, I was going to put Super 8's Ensemble Cast on in for best ensemble.
It's not bad
because the kid ensemble is always great.
True.
Okay, so that one's in.
So Crazy Stupid Love, A Separation,
Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
Bridesmaids. Look away.
The Help is a good call too.
Eat my shit.
I would
We
say
mentioned
not,
Harry Potter more than once, but different scenes again.
I would say not Drive because we already have a scene from it represented.
Yeah.
Is this like last year's Pinots?
I mean, yeah, that's true.
My vote's a Separation, but I'm okay.
I like Separation. I think it's Separation I was seeing it.
Something else. I haven't seen Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh. I'd be okay with going with the Separation. I mean, we all love that movie, so having it represented here would make sense.
All right, which one, the opening or the
for
ending?
How about the end credits? That's we've never had a best scene that's the end credits of a movie.
I don't know what happens in the end credits.
Well,
I need to rewatch
the final
regardless,
image of the movie. It's the image of the movie played over in credits. But we could go with the opening scene too. I mean, they're both great. Or not. Go with something else. I don't care.
I mean, I have no opinion. I've seen the movie once, so I don't remember. I don't know.
I've
really
only seen the movie
know
once too, and it's been a little bit.
Adam, what would you pick?
I had the final decision.
All right, go with the final decision.
I mean, we did talk about how the decision was this year, so let's go with the final decision.
Hint: there was no final decision. That's a spoiler alert. But hey, it's older than Terry and Cassie's Collected Child, so I think it's okay to spoil it.
I think Adam's got the oldest kid.
So our best scene nominees are the opening of Drive, the pool scene in Ensembles, Sell It All in Margin Call, Scaling the Skyscraper in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, the Michael Caine impressions in The Trip, He Gets on Base in Moneyball, the last 30 minutes of In the Family, Revenge Rape in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the train scene in Super 8, and the final decision in A Separation. We will be voting on that in reverse.
Yeah, reverse rape.
Yeah. It's
By the way, I like this comment here. At some point, you should rank revenge weapons, golf clubs, etc. It's not bad.
All right, we will be voting on that and revealing it with the rest of our submitted categories.
Yes, we will.
Moving along, we are finally at supporting actor, even though we've been talking about it throughout the thing because it was not the first category, it was best actor.
And all of us just keep mentioning everyone that we voted for. Okay,
who's getting nominated from here? How many, Terry?
Over under 1.5. 0.5?
Over
0.5.
under.
Okay, over under 0.5. That's probably fair. I'd take the over on. I think one gets in.
One gets in.
Okay. The nominees for Best Supporting Actor of the 2011 Pinots are Ryan Gosling, Crazy Stupid Love.
What the? Wow.
Jonah Hill, Moneyball.
There's the one.
Shahab Hosseini, A Separation.
Wow.
Brad Pitt, The Tree of Life.
Oh gosh.
Zachary Quinto, Margin Call.
Wow.
And John C. Reilly for Cedar Rapids.
Yes.
Those are your nominees. Brad Pitt with what is 125th Pinot nomination, but not for Best Actor. he got snubbed once. What Adam? Is there a veto in your in your future?
My veto was like banking on John C. Reilly.
Oh wow, yeah, no. So your team is on the floor. There will be no veto.
Man.
In this category, these are our nominees.
I would have rather used it here than on Screenplay.
Well, I mean, I told you, you have a lot more opportunity this year. Than
A
you
lot.
have in the
I could have
past.
used it in every category. So I've yet to be able to say that my team is on the floor.
But
And
don't
you
worry,
did it
I
on
said it all
screenplay.
but once.
That's
And you
that
kicked out in the
screenplay-
family screenplay.
That screenplay award is so important. You got it right.
Well, I got the artist into
Hold on a
somewhere else,
second.
but I no.
Crazy
My
stupid level. I
problem
was
was
not
I had
expecting.
source code 4. I should have put source code in the top 3, so I could have put it in.
We'll get to it in the debrief.
Source code's not getting nominated for anything. That's pissed me off.
We just got no thoughts on this. It's just like, I mean, and this
Cedar
is where
Rapids is fucking awesome.
it's one of those things where when I was looking at the ballots, I'm just like, I don't even know what to do here. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I love
crazy.
I love her nominees for this year.
Ryan Gosling with
this
his
is
third
so
nomination.
this is so 2011 because it's everywhere and you have no idea what's going on.
Hold on, let me. I'm writing down the nominations real quick. I do think that Ryan Gosling is in contention to getting the most nominations in a single year right now because he has 3 at this moment.
Wow.
And he's won already too. So, oh yeah, he's a double nom this year. He got Drive and supporting actor.
Yeah, I
He
did.
did.
All right,
I
who
think that
else
might
was
be the
nominated,
first.
Todd?
The other nominee or the other votes went to
Albert
Brooks, Drive, Alex Schaefer, Win-Win, Ali Asghar Shahbazi for A Separation, Anthony
the grandpa.
Hopkins for The Right,
No,
Ben Kingsley and Hugo, Bobby Cannavale in Win-Win, Brian Murray in The Family, Charles Parnell in Pariah, Colin Farrell in Horrible Bosses, Corey Stoll in Midnight in Paris, Devin Bostick in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, Dustin Hoffman in Barney's Version, Hunter McCracken in The Tree of Life, Jeremy Irons in Margin Call, Jude Law in Contagion, Patton Oswalt in Young Adult, Ron Perlman in Drive, Seth Rogen in 50-50, Shea Wiggum in Take Shelter, Simon Baker in Margin Call, Stellan Skarsgård in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Tom Hardy in Warrior, and Tom Hiddleston in Thor.
Nice.
We covered
Adam, you wasted a pick
everything
on
you
Tom
possibly could
Hiddleston and
cover.
Thor. Well, I wasted a pick on Anthony Hopkins in The Right. So
Well, I had him at 10. So
I had Anthony Hopkins at 10. So
I've never seen The Right. I don't think.
Yeah, I've never seen that one either. But
yeah,
Ron Perlman, it's good. Albert Brooks,
All right.
I'm messed up now.
We
Wild.
are moving along from Best Supporting Actor. Underrated movie. We're
Yeah,
looking at Green Lantern.
Definitely underrated movie.
This is the running gag.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Zach.
Adam, what are we doing? There we go.
I'm going Diary Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. You guys haven't
There
seen
you
it.
go.
I put it in, Todd knows, I put it in my top 25. It's a very entertaining movie. Devin Bostick, I don't know what else he's ever been in, but he's very funny as Roderick. It's the best of the series. Todd is a fan of Boy Meets World. You'll love Diary Wimpy Kid.
Okay.
Nice. I will go next. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. That is a hilarious horror movie that it has pretty dang good cast. I think Alan Tudyk's in there, and essentially it's these kids that go out this lake. They think Tucker and Dale are trying to kill them, and the kids keep ending up dead by mistake. It is a pretty good time. All right,
Adam.
Terry.
That's a fun movie.
All right, this is where I'll put in source code. Source code, underrated. No one talks about it, obviously, since we're ignoring it.
It got nominated.
That's because it got superseded by Tom Cruise. He Live, Die, Repeat.
It's true. It did.
Like the same
kind
movie.
of, but no, this is so much more contained, and it's just, yeah, I don't know.
I remember when I went to
I don't know,
see
so
Source
much more
Code in the theater.
congealed.
my buddy Josh, before the movie started, like right when in the opening credits, he's like, "The bomb is above the bathroom." I'm like, "What the hell are you even talking about? Is there gonna be a bomb?" and he was right.
This is what happens when you rage bait Terry. He missed his opportunity to put "We Bought a Zoo" here.
Oh, that's a
no source code needs to be there more.
Okay, I'm just okay.
It's on.
I mean, I
We Bought a Zoo was on my list.
Of the year. Rampart is getting in here. The Oren Moverman movie.
Can't see that one either.
Just astonishing performances by the whole cast, but mainly Woody Harrelson. I know it doesn't have a great reputation, but that's just because it's very grainy and very low budget, but it's phenomenal.
Nice. All right, I got a couple others. The Adventures of Tintin, Contagion, Final Destination 5, Immortals. I actually been trying to get rid of this movie off my shelf for the longest time, but I decided to watch it again. Pretty solid. Cager. What happened?
Stephen
We lost you for a second there.
Oh, what? No.
As soon as you started talking about Immortals and you just died.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm In Time, Our Idiot Brother, The Cager, Season of the Witch, Transformers, Dark of the Moon, and We Bought a Zoo.
Okay.
All right. Who else needs to talk? Zach, talk.
All right, I'll do.
Or
Take
Todd,
Me Home
whichever
Tonight,
one.
Your Highness. The Hangover Part 2, I think, is better than the first one.
Wow.
In Time, The Dilemma, Fright Night. That's a movie.
Oh,
that's
not a bad shout. That's really good.
And The Mechanic is just a banger.
Anton Yelchin.
movie.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot more to add. I have a lot of overrated movies this year, but I would add, I don't think Twilight is that terrible. I think the first half of it's pretty interesting because that's the whole wedding, the build-up, and then the sex scene. I think that shit's pretty fun. I actually would probably say that might even be the best Twilight movie.
Yeah, I like the second part of the part two, but
yeah,
that's not bad.
I thought Bad Teacher had its moments. I'm ultimately thumbs up on it. I've already mentioned it. A surprising amount. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really know what else. Oh, it's not underrated. It's more underseen, and Todd's seen it. But the Vera Farmiga movie, Higher Ground. That's a really good movie, and it didn't necessarily get great reviews, and no one saw it. But that's like a damn good movie. And Terry brought her up because of Source Code or whatever. But like Vera Farmiga directed that movie, she's pretty amazing in it. So it's an underseen more than underrated, but people should check it out.
Yeah,
I always wanted to see that movie, but I never did. So you got Vera Farmiga in Higher Ground, in Source Code, and in Henry's Crime. I mean, she had a year. So yes, We Bought a Zoo was on my list, but also on my list, you've got Cedar Rapids, underrated. Win-Win.
Cedar Rapids.
This is an Oscar-nominated director that made some amazing movies, but no one remembers Win-Win.
Yeah,
and
good.
then The Conspirator. That is a great movie. And I rewatched that getting ready for this, and man, that thing holds up. And it's so good. Courtroom drama, but back in the 1860s.
Redford doesn't make bad movies.
Robert Redford. James McAvoy, another
Lines
great,
for Lambs pretty good.
Yeah.
I like Lines for Lambs.
I fell asleep.
McAvoy was another one that had a great year that year. So
all right, I don't think we had any overlap.
No, we didn't.
Well, we had We Bought a Zoo.
I
We
mean,
had
okay,
We had In Time. I said In Time as well.
We've mentioned Win-Win a few times.
We all like Win-Win. It's probably, again, more underseen than underrated. Like the people who have seen it gave it good reviews, but throw it on. People should check it out. It is a very good movie.
All right, Win-Win gets nominated.
And it probably should.
What are we looking at for? I don't think there's any of these that we've all seen except for maybe Source Code.
And
who hasn't seen Win-Win?
Okay,
Adam?
Win-Win. Oh, I mean,
no, I reviewed it on the podcast.
Yeah.
I think Source Code. I did nominate a few spots too. I like Source Code.
Source Code's like a perfectly fine, like low tier 3-star movie. I don't think there's anything exceptional about it. Win-Win is like memorable. Like that has some good shit in it, and obviously from an later Oscar nominee, and it's like, I don't know. You look at the cover of it in the dollar bin of the DVD store. It doesn't look so great.
I thought Win-Win was totally fine. I never thought it was great, but I mean, I do remember the movie. But I mean, Source Code I had a lot of fun with.
Source Code.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil is just a great movie. I mean, I'm not like nobody's seen it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Who hasn't had wins yet? I've had a few wins. Who has? We know Terry had a big win.
I had a win.
I had to come to the stable win. That doesn't really count.
Have you?
I don't think I've had a win.
Well, give Terry well, I don't know.
Give me a win.
Give him
I got shut out in the 2025 Pinots.
Source Code has good reviews, though, I think, right?
Nobody cares about Source Code.
92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like
Source Code's getting the win. Duncan Jones, right? No,
Duncan Jones,
the director of
David Bowie.
Yeah, the
director of Moon and Warcraft.
Warcraft.
That is our winner for best underrated or most underrated film. We don't have a. It's not a deep dive category, so we don't have a name for it. It's something attached to it. We should come up with one.
We should.
We are to our last segment of story time with Terry.
Wow. All right. Let's get into some movies. Movies and music. Do you want the movies first or the music first?
Crank to 11.
Let's we'll do music first. All right. Top 15 Billboard Top 100 music from 2011. Zach literally just got up and left. He has no interest in this. Okay. Number one song from 2011, Rolling in the Deep by Adele. Then we had the party rock anthem by LMFAO.
All right.
Firework, Katy Perry. E.T., Katy Perry. Give Me Everything by Pitbull. Grenade, Bruno Mars. Forget You, CeeLo Green. Super Bass, Nicki Minaj. Moves Like Jagger, Maroon 5. Just Can't Get Enough, Black Eyed Peas. On the Floor, Jennifer Lopez. S&M by Rihanna. Pumped Up Kicks, Foster the People. Last Friday Night by Katy Perry, and Just the Way You Are, Bruno Mars. That was the top 15 on the Billboard Top 100
bangers
in 2011. Okay, now this is the fun one. You ready for this? Top 15 at the box office, worldwide box office.
Harry Potter.
Only one of the top 15 was not from a franchise or universe. Can anybody guess which one cracked? The number 15 made 449 million. Not Rango. Rango was not Bridesmaids. The answer is Rio.
Oh yeah, I
finished 13th at the box office. Harry Potter, Transformers, Pirates of the Caribbean, Twilight, Mission Impossible, Kung Fu Panda, Fast 5, Hangover 2, Smurfs, Cars 2, Puss in Boots, Sherlock Holmes 2, Planet of the Apes, and Thor. That was the rest of the top 15 of the box office. If you get rid of all that, I've got movies that made over 200 million worldwide box office. Rio's number one. Number two, The Untouchables made 10 million domestically, but 426 worldwide. Real Steel 3, Bridesmaids, Super 8, Rango, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Immortals, The Help, Bad Teacher, Just Go With It, Battle Los Angeles, and Horrible Bosses are the movies that made over 200 million worldwide at the box office. Rotten Tomatoes, over 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. There were 18 movies. Do you know what number one was for 2011? Rotten Tomatoes.
Being Elmo.
No.
Okay.
No.
Separation
was number one, 99%. Deathly Hallows Part 2, number 2. The Artist, The Muppets, Win-Win, Moneyball, Ghost Protocol, The Guard, Drive, Hugo, Midnight in Paris, 50-50, Source Code, Arthur Christmas, Take Shelter, Attack the Block, Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene, and Winnie the Pooh. Last one, TV shows to start in 2011, Game of Thrones, Suits, Homeland, American Horror Stories, New Girl, Shameless, and Portlandia. There you go. That's what I got.
Nicely done.
That
takes me back.
Who's that girl? It's Jess.
That's a good one.
Winston's in that show. Robbie. Or Winston, not Robbie.
Yeah, not Morris. Lamorne Morris.
Yeah, Lamorne Morris.
Not Mayor
not Zach Morris. Yeah.
Mayor Morris. Overrated movie is what we're to next. We have a picture of Ryan Gosling here. What are we doing, Adam?
Let's go with Terry first.
Tree of Life, move on.
Okay. I'll go next. The Artist, move on.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Wow.
Zach.
Margaret.
Oh, wow. Todd. Roger Tim.
We need to talk about Kevin. It's one of the worst movies that's ever been made.
For some reason, I thought you liked that one. I don't know.
No. The other ones I've written down, Bridesmaids, of course, is an awful movie and
I like that movie.
Just horribly unwatchable. X-Men First Class I didn't like. 50-50 is overrated. The Artist I also wrote down. Warrior I give a thumbs down to. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, even though I have the poster behind me, I don't think it's that great. And The Ides of March was kind of boring.
The only other one I wrote down was Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yeah. Bridesmaids, War Horse, The Descendants.
The Descendants? Come on, man.
It's good. It's not Alex Payne's best movie. I don't know.
It's good though.
It's good.
It's not
loud,
downsizing.
Extremely loud and incredibly close. How did it get
that movie?
Yeah, but no one likes it though.
No, I did not. I gave it 2 stars.
Yeah. You gave it 2 stars because whatever.
I don't know.
This is an interesting list of.
This is us attacking each other like we did in 2008.
Zach, what else you got written down?
You mentioned several of them. I also had down Bridesmaids. I don't think Our Idiot Brother is very funny. Cedar Rapids I don't find funny. Melancholia is I don't like that at all. Young Adult I didn't like very much. War Horse, Marsha. I can't watch that or pronounce it. The Snowtown Murders, Moneyball.
It's the wrong year.
Moneyball's like a thumbs down movie for me. And Super 8 is apparently a thumbs down movie for me too. But the winner is clearly The Artist. I mean, The Artist would have been my pick had it not been taken. The Artist is maybe a mildly good movie, but it's absolutely.
See, I remember, Zach, when you watched it, you posted on Facebook, finally a great 2011 movie, The Artist.
Yeah, I mean, I like Crash when it came out too. People are capable of changing their opinions, and I think
you haven't seen it since then. You just have listened to everybody else and decided that's your new opinion.
I've watched it within the last 5 years. Fell asleep at it, and it's a movie that is the last great victory lap of the Weinstein Company. There were many better movies in 2011, and to give me a break about the performance.
That's why you don't like it, because it was a Weinstein movie.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't help, but it was a movie that bought its way to a Best Picture title. So that
it was a Cannes release. That was one of like the first real victories of like Cannes.
It's not a bad movie. It's certainly better than Margaret, but it's overrated is the name of this category. And any movie that wins Best Picture that is not deserving of a Best Picture is by very definition overrated.
I agree.
It doesn't count if you fall asleep. So half of Zach's movies that he's seen don't count.
We need to come up with the other nominee.
Zach could have just stopped with any movie that wins Best Picture is overrated, because that's how his
not One Battle After Another.
I mean, War Horse is definitely overrated. I just don't think any of us like it.
True.
That War Horse is the consensus pick, but
that's probably or Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Never seen it,
but okay, they go War Horse, and I think War Horse probably has to win because it's the only one we can agree on. I mean, The Artist was in my top 100 of all time.
We need to talk about Kevin. It's a legitimately awful movie.
Yeah, but none of us have seen it.
No, I've seen it. It's a thumbs up movie for me, but I respect Todd's hatred of it. It's amusing. I don't think it's a great movie either, but I think Tilda Swinton's really good in it. But War Horse is if we're being polite to each other, War Horse is the consensus pick.
It's just 2008 all over again in this category.
All right, Warhorse it is. I mean, it's probably deserved because I don't know, Spielberg's movies have sucked for like 15 years, and that was the start of it. That is our most overrated movie, which we need to come up with a name for that too. Moving on, we have our top 10 reviews. Adam went back and looked at our views for Blogger, and I think there was one YouTube review.
There was three in the running. There was 3 in the running, but only one YouTube qualified.
Okay.
All right. Tell us what we got.
The nominees are the River Murders
winners here. Number 10, The River Murders. Okay. Todd,
which is
YouTube
the
reviewed that?
Leotometer, Karen.
Oh, it's a Leotometer.
Yeah.
Horrible Bosses, written by Todd. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, written by Terry.
There we
352 views. The Artist, written by Terry. The Ward, which was a film festival watch, written by me, tied with Tyrannosaur, which was on the same article.
Yeah, you just wrote a film festival.
Cat Run, which I watched. I did watch. I wrote an article, 453 views. Take Shelter, I wrote 679 views. A Separation, which Adam spelled wrong, 762 views.
And number 1, what's the winner?
Margaret. Written by me, 819 views. Another win for Margaret. Yeah, I remember writing that. I wrote that when the DVD Blu-ray thing came out in like the middle of 2012. I was like, I finally found my number 1 of 2011. So there we go. That is those are some new nominees.
Oh, I did spell
in
it
there
wrong.
for
God
sure.
dang it.
Cat Run, Tyrannosaur, The Ward. Yeah, those aren't getting mentioned again. Maybe. Okay.
No.
And now we have the most
Nick
Nicolas
Cage.
Cage performance.
Nick
Nick
Cage.
Cage. We have looks like we got
Nick Cage.
Drive Angry,
Nick Cage.
Trespass,
Nick Cage.
and Season of the
Nick
Witch.
Cage. Nick Cage. Nick Cage. Nick Cage. Nick Cage. Nick Cage.
Okay.
Nick
Who
Cage.
is
Nick Cage.
You were
starting this one out?
Mr. Nick Cage.
I kind of
Nick
feel like
Cage.
this needs to go the
Nick Cage.
entire
Nick-
segment. No.
God, you're Nick Cage.
Mel Gibson in The Beaver.
There we go. Wow, the second nomination in this category too.
Well, I just feel like
Mel Gibson.
if Nick Cage was walking around with a beaver puppet an entire movie, I would not think twice about it. So
Yes. All right,
there we go.
Zach.
The Troll Hunter in Troll Hunter. Jan, I
Ooh.
believe is his name.
Nice.
No, Hans. Excuse me.
Hans. What's the
Yes.
actor?
Hans. Oh, I gotta look that up. Otto Jesperson.
Otto Jesperson. Okay.
Thank you for making me watch that, Adam. That was a fun watch.
Good.
Nicolas Cage needs to be a troll hunter sometime.
All right. Good. Terry, go ahead.
Okay. I feel like Nick Cage could have been
Nick Cage.
Hugh Jackman in Real Steel. Like he's like
two noms.
controlling the robot and Bach, like totally.
REA Steel, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. I kind of. Do I go with Jake Gyllenhaal? I'm gonna go with Nick Nolte in Warrior. I can totally see him doing that thing now.
That would be.
Would he sound the same as Nick Nolte?
That was pretty good. The old drunk Nick Cage. That'll be fun.
Yes, I think that'd be good.
All right. Other ones I wrote down: Bradley Cooper in Limitless.
Yeah.
Like he could do that in his sleep.
Yeah,
Jean Dujardin in The Artist. I think would be hilarious. David Carradine in True Legend. It's like an old like a kung fu movie that was David Carradine made and it came out posthumously. Woody Harrelson in Rampart. Justin Timberlake in Time. Leonardo DiCaprio and J. Edgar. I think Nick Cage can play J. Edgar. Why not? Michael Parks in Red State and Michael Shannon in Take Shelter.
I had Sacha Baron Cohen and Hugo, Bradley Cooper in Limitless, Paul Bettany in Priest, Michael Fassbender in Shame. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Jake Gyllenhaal in Source Code, the High Roller John Hamm in Sucker Punch, Angus McFadden. He's the guy who's always upset when we bought a zoo. Nick Cage is a zookeeper. That's kind of good. And then Marissa Tomei in Crazy Stupid Love. She's definitely asshole. You can see him saying it.
That's
Role
funny.
reverse. Yeah.
See, I had Nick Cage just buying the zoo. I had him in as Matt Damon's character.
Yeah, we do that switcheroo quite a bit.
Kevin Bacon in X-Men First Class. I had down.
It's not bad.
Hugo Weaving in Captain America. He could have been the Red Skull. But there's a version of Nick Cage that 100% is the driver in Drive.
Obviously.
Yeah, I would sign off
60
on that.
seconds.
I would sign off on that one.
Okay, the only one I had, you said several that I said, but Cabin in the Woods. I think Nick Cage probably is like the Richard Jenkins character in that.
That's the wrong year.
Is it? Well, there we go. I'm over 9.5. I would also put down. I had him down as something. I mean, swap out Spacey in Margin Call with Cage, and now we can talk about that role and that performance. And maybe he could be Larry Crown. That would have made it a more entertaining movie. Larry Crown is my worst movie of 2011, by the way.
Aaron Eckhart in Battle LA.
Oh gosh,
He could do it. It was Wind Talkers all over again.
I mean, I think Bradley Cooper in Limitless has to be on this list. Apparently, we had mentioned it twice.
it was mentioned twice. That's one of the few like movies I own from 2011 that I didn't get a chance to watch.
That's such a Terry movie too.
I know. I need to watch it. I'll sign off on it though. I'd sign off on that.
I've never seen it.
Zach? Okay.
It's a De Niro movie too.
Maybe it won't win.
I don't know if any of these we've all seen it other than Warrior.
I haven't seen Warrior.
None of these we've all seen.
And then we should do Ryan Gosling. No.
I vote. I'm fine with The Beaver. I think that is
The Beaver is
probably
kind of funny.
It's a high concept performance, and that makes sense.
I like
That
The
does make
Beaver or
sense.
The Troll Hunter, just because of that. What
The Beaver. It's The Beaver.
All right.
Who would have thought? Don't mention Jodie Foster's Beaver. Anyway, interesting. That was a Ricky Gervais joke, not mine.
That's right.
We all know
Nicely
who
done.
Mel blames.
Mel Gibson in The Beaver wins most Nicolas Cage performance of 2011.
Nice.
Moving on to Best Actress. These are the nominees at the Oscars. We got Glenn Close, Rooney Mara, Meryl Streep, Viola Davis, and Michelle Williams. Terry, what are you betting on for this one?
1.5.
1.5. Any other thoughts? Get into it.
Get into it.
Get into it.
The nominees are Lubna Azabal in Ensembles, Olivia Colman, Tyrannosaur, Rooney Mara, the girl with the dragon tattoo, Adeparo Aduye, Pariah, Anna Paquin, Margaret,
Yes.
Michelle Williams, My Week with Marilyn.
So let me hit the over there. Stupid Margaret.
Adam, is there a veto?
Oh, there is one.
We all know that you love Michelle Williams. Don't want to knock her off.
No, there's two more categories. We have veto possibles, right? Yeah. No.
Yep.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, there's two.
Yep,
Do
there's
we?
two.
Yeah. No,
Two more.
I'll save it.
Oh,
Director
director.
and supporting.
The supporting actress.
Oh, yeah. I guess we haven't done supporting actress yet, have we? Okay.
All right. So these are the nominees. What are our thoughts here? I mean, this is a very Pinot heavy category.
Man, this is a very Pinots. Like every single one of these categories is just all over the place. I added 2 more to my watch list, so that's good. Yeah, Todd,
I got 2 more to my watch list too.
Well done getting Margaret into everything.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, 100%.
And Adam for not for agreeing with you just because it's your opinion.
Shut up.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that's like your opinion.
Wow.
This is. It's not my fault you used your Pinot too soon.
It's not his fault. He can't read. I don't know. There's 2 I have to see on here. So that's all I know.
Zach, you pleased with this list?
No, I got Adaparo Odoye. I can't pronounce her name. Terry, I hope you enjoy Pariah. That would be my vote in this category. I think it's kind of clear who nominated who, but it's a weird year. At least none of us nominated the actual winner, which was also an overrated and bad pick by the Oscars. So
the first time I can say my team is on the floor.
Okay. I don't really remember the main actress in Incendies. That's the old lady, right? She's the older version of herself.
Yeah, the mom.
Right, but isn't there a younger version of her too? That's in the first half of the movie. I would almost think that's a supporting.
It's the same actress.
Okay.
Yeah, I only have 2 people on the floor here.
I had 2. Okay, the others receiving votes: Anna Maria Bartolome, My Little Princess; Charlize Theron, Young Adult; Elizabeth Olsen, Marcy May Marlene; Emma Stone in The Help; Glenn Close; Albert Nobbs.
Oh, I'm glad we got some Albert Nobbs love.
Isabelle Huppert in My Little Princess; Yoon Jeon Hee in Poetry; Jodie Foster in Carnage; Juliette Binoche in Certified Copy; Kirsten Dunst in Melancholia; Kristen Wiig in Bridesmaids; Ksenia Rappaport in The Double Hour; Layla Hatami in A Separation; Meryl Streep in The Iron Lady; Michelle Williams, Meek's Cutoff; Rachel Weisz in The Whistleblower; Saoirse Ronan in Hannah; Tilda Swinton in We Need to Talk About Kevin; Vera Farmiga in Higher Ground; Viola Davis in The Help; and Zoe Heron in Tomboy.
This category was everywhere.
Yeah.
This category was everywhere.
It has everything.
Moving along, we have our In Memoriam, our best movie death of 2011. Here we have a bunch of movies represented. Nicely done. I see Fright Night in there.
Tucker and Dale, Final Destination, Insidious, and Scream 4. And Sean Bean, In Memoriam.
And Sean Bean. Okay.
Game of Thrones started in 2011. Well done.
Perfect. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Okay, best movie death. I was debating between 2 movie franchises, and I think it's sealed it up. I was looking at one guy who would get his second nomination, but I will make Anna Paquin a double nom and Scream 4 for Anna Paquin. She shows up in the opening and has a really fun death. She gets killed by Kristen Bell. Sorry.
It's very different than Christian Bale. Although not as different as you might think.
Yeah, exactly. But Anna Paquin double nom now. All right, Todd.
I can barely speak English.
Yeah. I didn't hear that, but okay.
Man, okay. All right. This is my non-human. I'm gonna say Earth in Melancholia.
That's a good one.
That's I mean, it's a pretty astonishing sequence to watch.
This is crazy. This is the most like an object things, I've ever had. Earth. All right, Terry.
All right.
Gosh. If I say Jake Gyllenhaal, do I have to specify which one?
Oh, source code. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that works.
I'm gonna say Jake Gyllenhaal in source code. I don't want to specify which one.
All right, Zach.
All of the deaths.
I'm gonna say Kevin Spacey's dog in Margin Call. That's a pretty tragic death. It's actually somewhat pivotal to the movie too, and it's the last scene in the movie.
Wow, you nominated a canceled guy. Huh.
No, a dog.
You nominated a canceled dog. Okay, there's a difference.
Okay, good call. All right, I had so the guy I was thinking about was PJ Byrne. You nominated him for minor character in Babylon, but he had a good death. He had the sauna death in Final Destination 5.
Oh gosh.
There's also a really good gymnastics death in Final Destination 5. Alan Rickman in Harry Potter, Severus Snape. It's a pretty good death. Kind of big miss.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Alison Brie in Scream 4 is pretty good. There's a really good fun death in Tucker and Dale.
Joseph Allen Sutherland.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
The wood chipper or whatever.
Yeah, the wood chipper death. Yeah. Falls into by mistake. But
if it's not the best wood chipper death, it can't be nominated.
Okay. Well, there's 3 great ones from Drive. Oscar Isaac in Drive, Christina Hendricks in Drive, or the guy in the elevator, Hitman number 2. Jimmy.
You're not including Bryan Cranston?
Well, Bryan Cranston's a good death too, but
and Albert Brooks.
True, and Ron Perlman.
Like the entire movie is great.
It's great deaths. Yes.
One of those probably needs to be on the list.
I would say Christina Hendricks is the best of those.
Yeah, just like her face gets blown off by a shotty.
Do it.
I mean, Bryan Cranston's on my list. Colin Farrell in Fright Night. Allison Janney, of course, and Margaret.
Of course.
Antonio Banderas in The Skin I Live In hasn't been mentioned yet. That's a great death. The guy in Tucker and Dale. And Stellan Skarsgård in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
I had 2 Harry Potter ones written down, but it was Helena Bonham Carter and Nagini the snake.
Yeah.
Gwyneth Paltrow in Contagion is a pretty crazy death. And then Léa Seydoux in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol getting kicked out of the Burj Khalifa is about as dramatic of a death as you can get. So I got to throw that one out there too.
Yeah, only one I would add would be Cate Blanchett's death at the end of Hannah, which is pretty gnarly. But I like the Gwyneth Paltrow. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
Contagion's overrepresented though.
It only has been represented at all.
It's been 2 nominations. Jude Law and Underrated. No. It has 2 nominations: Ensemble and Jude Law. But Christina Hendricks in Drive.
Yes, I would vote.
I mean, it wasn't the one I wrote down from that, but I'd be okay with it.
You were to tell me that we would have someone from Mad Men on the 2011 Pinots, I would have said John Hamm, not Christina Hendricks or Vincent Carthizer.
All right.
Who's our winner here?
I mean, I think it's got to be Jake Gyllenhaal, just simply for pure volume.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's give Source Code another Pinot. I
mean, Earth killed more people.
Well, it's a nice pairing with Humanity as the biggest douchebag.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Sean Bean took his revenge on humanity with the meteor. I'd be okay with that. Close the book on that.
Earth.
Adam, are you okay with that?
I've not seen Melancholia, but I'd
Whoops.
sign up.
That's a spoiler
if we're going to
alert.
give humanity
A
a win,
spoiler.
let's give Earth a
Minor
win.
spoiler.
All right, we'll go with it. Earth and Melancholia.
It's Lars von Trier again, right?
Yeah, that's Lars. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
reviewed that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's okay. I spoiled the Clerks 4 for Terry, or Clerks 3 or whatever.
that's
it was.
true.
Clerks
That's why
3.
we don't do this for the recent
And
Pinots
Violent
anymore.
Night and stuff. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Moving on from movie death. Congratulations, Planet Earth.
Congratulations,
You have 1 year.
Planet Earth. That you sounded very Ron
Hello.
Burgundy there.
Here we are. Best director.
Oh, we found a
Looking
camera.
at Max von Sydow and a kid.
Why? Why didn't you take a shot from Super 8? I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I forgot.
That's so much
Because
better.
he just watched this.
It took me forever to think of the camera one. I was like, camera. And I was like looking. For
All right.
it.
Super
The
8.
No, motherfucker Jones.
It's gonna be great.
That's
Get
the-
the shot.
True.
This
Okay.
year, the nominees at the Oscars: Terrence Malick, Martin Scorsese, Woody Allen, and Alexander Payne. I don't know. You guys can predict in your head if you want. I don't know. We actually need to. The nominees for Best Director are J.C. Chandor, Margin Call; Asghar Farhadi, A Separation; David Fincher, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo; Terrence Malick,
Uh-oh.
The Tree of Life;
Couldn't use your Pinot or veto there, Terry.
Martin Scorsese,
What?
Hugo; Nicholas Winding Refn, Drive;
Holy crap.
That is the list. And yes,
I thought you guys loved Take Shelter. What happened to that? It's being shut out, is it not? Is there any nomination for that?
2 nominations, and one of them's that's the. Yeah, that's a good point.
Best Actor.
And then YouTube or a review.
Weak showing. I thought you guys
Adam,
loved
is there a
My
no,
team.
your
my
your
team's on the
team's on
floor.
the floor.
You bastard.
that. Hey, his name is Terrence. You know, don't diss on your own kind. It took a lot of guts to make those CGI dinosaurs look as unrealistic as they did.
Okay, we have a tie now for most nominations. A Separation and Crazy Stupid Love.
Wow.
7.
That is insane.
Hugo gets his 2nd nomination.
Did I not
Gosh.
say that Crazy Stupid Love was going to be a dark horse last week? I mean, I knew it. It's an infectious movie. I didn't even put it in my top 25, but it's a likable movie.
It fits a lot of below the line categories.
Yeah, it's a
We only
very
got
deep
one
dive
above
of
the
the
line
movie.
so far.
This is
All right.
wow.
The
Wow.
other receiving votes for Best Director: Bennett Miller, Moneyball; Celine Sciamma, Tomboy; Dee Reeves, Pariah; Denis Villeneuve, Incendies; Duncan Jones, Source Code; J.J. Abrams, Super 8; James Wan, Insidious; Jeff Nichols, Take Shelter; Joachim Trier, Oslo, August 31st; Kenneth Lonergan, I spelled wrong; Margaret; Michelle Hasnavicius, The Artist; Oren Moverman, Rampart; Patrick Wang, In the Family; Radu Muntean, Tuesday After Christmas; Rupert Wyatt, Rise of the Planet of the Apes; Sion Sono, Cold Fish; Steve McQueen, Shame; Steven Soderbergh, Contagion; Werner Herzog, Cave of Forgotten Dreams; Werner Herzog, Into the Abyss;
You're welcome.
and Woody Allen for Midnight in Paris. You can use your imagination who had all of those.
Wow.
all those votes.
That's all you need to know right there. Like looking at who got nominated for Best Director and looking at that's all you need to know. All right. Wow. Why did I use my
1960
freaking veto for what I used it for? Good grief. All right.
You see, you told me, Terry, you took some shots, and that was and that actually improved your ballot. Like, I mean, the creativity of your ballot, and you actually had more opportunity to do things. 61 Cheval Blanc is the best of the best of the year. You can pretty much nominate anything. So, Adam, who's starting this? This is another 10.
Yeah. All right, Todd, kick it off.
All right, the trailer for The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
The trailer.
You're nominating a trailer.
Feel bad movie of Christmas.
Yeah, the feel bad movie of Christmas. Somehow, yes,
Fair enough.
a trailer that caused that song to not immediately bring Jack Black's voice into my head is unbelievably impressive. It is one of the greatest cut trailers I have ever seen.
It's not bad. It's crazy. It has a James Bond opening too. Like when it plays that song in the opening of the movie too, and it's completely James Bond-esque. So it's good. All right, Terry.
The Year of Ryan Gosling.
Oh, that's 4 movies. 2 of them haven't been mentioned.
Yeah, because it's
no, it's only 3. Sorry.
Crazy Stupid Love and Drive and The Ides of March. It had. I mean, good grief.
2 Golden Globe nominations in that,
and 2 Pinot nominations.
Yep.
So the Ides of March gets its first nom right there because of that. All right, Zach.
All right. Well, some may say I'm throwing away my vote, but I'm going with Werner Herzog. I was the one who nominated him. I can't think of another year where a director had 2 movies in my top 5 and they were both documentaries. So with Cave of Forgotten Dreams and Into the Abyss, not going to get a lot of recognition from this board, sadly, but they're both 2 of the
gotta watch them now. So
all-time. You know, Cave of Forgotten Dreams, I don't think is available to watch anywhere. It's only available in physical media, which is really sad. He actually shot it in 3D too.
Cave of Forgotten Dreams, and which one?
Into the Abyss. But they're both extraordinary movies by an extraordinary filmmaker.
It's not bad. That's actually. I don't think we haven't had a director with 2 movies. Actually, maybe we had because Linklater, I think maybe, but I don't know. Can't remember. All right, so my turn. Okay. There is one that I could technically make Todd watch by doing an actor's year. The year of Matt Damon. No, sorry. No. Back up. No, my bad. It's Jessica Chastain. The year of Jessica Chastain. No. Jessica Chastain.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that one needed to be mentioned. She was in like 8 movies, but we're talking about the main 3, right?
Yeah. So it's Take Shelter, it's The Help, and it's
Tree of Life.
Tree of Life.
So those 3. So Take Shelter, The Help, and Tree of Life.
She had several others that year, but those were the 3 big ones. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to say the soundtrack of Drive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one of the few that I actually listen to all the time, and I, of course, spelled it wrong. Now that I look at it, there we go.
Drive. Okay. No, sorry. All right. Harry.
The year of Tom Hiddleston. We went from not knowing who the hell he was to him starring in Thor, Midnight in Paris, and War Horse.
Oh,
Tom Hiddleston is his name. Tom Hiddleston. And now he's like this big huge thing. But yeah, like he went like he and Jessica Chastain were the breakout stars of 2011.
So War Horse.
Drive. Yes, Cassie.
And then Midnight in Paris, you said, right?
War Horse, Midnight in Paris, and Thor.
All right, so so that Midnight. Okay, go ahead, Zach.
Okay, I would go with Vera Farmiga. I wasn't expecting to pick her, but she's been mentioned a lot in this episode today. So Higher Ground was her directorial debut, which is a very good film. and hopefully someone watches it. And we're going to watch her film with Keanu Reeves. So there we go. And she's obviously great in Source Code as well. So a long way from being the worst performance in The Departed.
So that means that one movie that won the Pinot for what is that movie called? Henry's Crime gets 2 nominations.
No, it's 2 nominations.
There we
And then Higher Ground gets 1 nomination, right?
Yeah.
What's the other movie that she was in?
Source Code.
Source Code. It's too bad she didn't get. Todd, where do you have her on your Best Actress lineup? Like, if you guys saw Higher Ground, you would put her on your Best Actress lineup. She's amazing in that movie.
For me, also goes to director too for that. Then,
yeah,
I had her number 10.
Adam.
All right, this is gonna be stupid. I want to do it one of the cinematography ones, but at the same time, Man or a Muppet's a banger of a song. So we're doing the Muppets, Man or Muppet.
Do it. I love it. Well done, Adam.
Not just the original songs, but that specific song.
Man, well, yeah, the 2 nominations. No, they only got this and Rio are the only nominations for best song that year.
That's true. That's all I got.
So, Man
I had
or
a
Muppet.
weird rule for that one.
All right. What's our okay? My other ones I had is the cinematography, either for Drive or The Tree of Life.
Chivo.
And then the special effects for Troll Hunter. And then, Matt Damon's year for Adjustment Bureau, Contagion, Margaret, We Bought a Zoo, and Happy Feet 2. So
that's a pretty crazy year. I had the special effects for Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
It's not bad.
The score of Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
That's not
or
bad. I like
soundtrack,
that.
you could say.
That'd be another
everything Michelle Hazanavicius did for The Artist. Michael Fassbender having Shame and X-Men First Class. The animation for Chico and Rita is just a fascinating movie and some amazing stuff there. George Clooney having The Ides of March and The Descendants. He had a great year. That's what I had down.
I had let's see, Justin Timberlake's year. He had In Time, Bad Teacher, and Friends with Benefits. This is like full-on movie star Justin Timberlake year. The cinematographer, The Tree of Life, the casting director of The Help, the art direction of Hugo, the year of Michelle Williams, and the year of Matt Damon.
I'm wearing Matt Damon. Or whatever that thing is.
Where is it? It's here somewhere.
Wearing Matt Damon.
Okay, I had Celine Sciamma and Dee Rees for writing and directing 2 extraordinary movies. Patrick Wang has already been nominated, but he also starred in his movie. And if Todd's going to say the trailer to Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I would say the trailer to The Tree of Life. I think that's like the best trailer of that year. And then special shout out to a movie that made my top 25. I don't think you guys saw it. It's a documentary called Life in a Day. The filmmakers are Hiroki Akaiwa, Natalia Andreadis, and Jack Attridge, and they took like 80,000 clips that people filmed on July 24th, 2010, and made it one movie. It's an astonishing feat of like editing like people's like original clips. So I don't know who or how they edited it, but that was pretty cool. I like that movie a lot.
Intriguing. Obviously intriguing. All right, so I heard cinematography of The Tree of Life several times.
I love nominating Matt Damon in several spots, or in not his own category.
That means that Todd would have to watch Happy Feet 2.
Sure.
Though I'm good with those two, Matt Damon and the cinematography of Tree of Life. That is the best part of Tree of Life because it's a Malick movie, so you know that the cinematography is amazing.
Yeah.
So Matt Damon gets a nomination, and I have to get those movies here. Okay, So we bought a Zoo, Contagion, Happy Feet 2.
All right, we are up against the clock here. We got to move on. Those are our nominees. We will vote on
Adjustment
that.
Bureau get us a win.
Review. We'll talk about that in a few weeks. We are to Best Supporting Actress.
Oh my word!
Those are the Oscar nominees. Terry, what do you think about this one?
2.5.
2.5 is the
2.5.
Okay. The nominees are Jennifer Aniston, Horrible Bosses.
Oh yes.
Saray Bayet,
Yes.
A
Okay.
Separation. Jessica Chastain, The Tree of Life. Carey Mulligan, Shame. Marella Opressor, Tuesday After Christmas.
Nice job, Todd.
Shailene Woodley, The Descendants. That would be under, Terry.
Now you guys have to watch.
That'd be the under.
Tuesday
Holy
That'd be like
cow.
maybe you could say a half, I guess. Wrong movie.
Well, I nominated her for the right movie, so whatever. Well, is there any chance of a Ingenue Ellis situation here, Todd? Or is that saving for the debrief?
That would be a negative.
Okay.
We'll get into that in the Adam. We'll do Adam first. Adam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a veto?
Unfortunately, no. I'm not going to use it again.
Oh, your team's on the floor.
Yeah, I had Aniston was my third spot. That would have been where I was going to use it and shock everybody. Wow.
Okay.
That sucks.
Okay. So, to be clear, Jessica Chastain was on 6 ballots in this category. And yes, there are only 4 of us. This is. I didn't even know what to do here. She would have been the one that would have gotten kicked out though because of the vote split of her 3 movies. I think this is a fascinating list.
All right, now
Yeah, it is.
Can catch up real quick. Hold on. One second. Horrible Boss.
Wow.
Horrible Bosses.
Zach, what do you think?
Well, it's interesting. Saray Bayat from A Separation.
Yes.
I had my top 3 supporting actresses were all from A Separation, and they're all excellent in the movie. I believe she plays the
helper,
the housekeeper.
But
yes, I don't have any problems with this list. I mean, I don't really remember Carey Mulligan in Shame that much, besides her singing, but whatever.
All right. Others receiving votes. Asha Davis, Pariah, Berenice Bejo, The Artist, Bryce Dallas Howard, The Help, Carey Mulligan, Drive, Claire Sloma, The Myth of the American Sleepover, Demi Moore, Margin Call, Elle Fanning, Super 8, J. Smith Cameron, Margaret, Jean Disson, Tomboy, Jessica Chastain, Take Shelter, Jessica Chastain, The Help, Layla Hatami, A Separation, Liana Liberato, In Trust, Lisa Kudrow, The Other Woman, Maria Papastasu in Tuesday After Christmas, Marissa Tomei, Crazy Stupid Love, Melissa McCarthy, Bridesmaids, Michelle Monaghan, Source Code, Octavia Spencer, The Help, Sandra Bullock, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, and Serena Farhadi in A Separation.
Oh wow, I think I put Hatami in lead for A Separation.
Yeah, there was some vote confusion there. I noticed too.
All right, what's next?
All right, we are to our last category, Best Picture. The nominees for Best Picture at the 2011 Pinots are Crazy Stupid Love, Drive, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, In the Family, Margaret, Margin Call, Moneyball, A Separation, Take Shelter, and The Tree of Life.
Well, we know it's finishing last. Wow, I thought there was going to be a possibility of a one movie getting nominated that didn't get any other noms in this category, and that's not the case. Every other movie got at least one nomination.
Yeah, I mean this one gave me a headache calculating this.
This is
but
so
this
stupid.
is kind of very heavy. It's so stupid.
So stupid.
Terry, you got Jean Dujardin 2 nominations.
I did get well, and I'm my top 2. Like I got 2 of my top 5 in here, and one like, wow.
I mean, I'm telling you, Terry, and this was a very tough one to figure out.
I
I
understand the art is not getting in, but
this is nuts.
All right. Others receiving votes: The Adjustment Bureau, The Artist, Barney's Version, The Black Power Mixtape 1967 to 1975, Carnage, Cave of Forgotten Dreams, Cedar Rapids, Certified Copy, Cold Fish, The Conspirator, Contagion, Corman's World, Exploits of a Hollywood Rebel, The Descendants, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, Everything Must Go, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, 5 Broken Cameras, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, The Help, Higher Ground, Hugo, In a Better World, Ensemble, Insidious, The Interrupters, Into the Abyss, Life in a Day, Meek's Cutoff, Midnight in Paris, The Muppets, My Little Princess, The Myth of the American Sleepover, Oslo, August 31st, Paradise Lost 3, Purgatory, Pariah, Project Nim, Rampart, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Rubber, Shame, Source Code, Super 8, Tabloid, This Is Not a Film, Tomboy, Tuesday After Christmas, Tyrannosaur, We Bought a Zoo, Win-Win, Winnie the Pooh, and Young Adult.
Nice. I love the
Nice.
Winnie the Pooh shout out.
I feel like we
That's
ended up
3
with a
pages.
list that nobody likes, but it just happened to be.
I like all.
list.
I think that's the best lineup of best pictures that I've ever seen at the Pinos, except for
Which is
Margaret.
it's really unique. Terry, your list just, I mean, a couple of yours were really close to being on my list, or else they would have been on. But I mean, it was just the way you'll see in the debrief.
Yeah, I'll see in the
it's just-
debrief.
All right, I gotta get
so
going.
what are our closing thoughts here?
Best
Zach's gotta
pictures
go.
all the way. Yay
likes
separation. Yay in the family.
Bye, Zach.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Zach.
See you next Christmas.
All right.
Tuesday after Christmas, I guess.
So
So we got In the Family, we got Ensembles, Everything Must Go, and Cedar Rapids. I think those are the 3 pleasant surprises of the Pinos.
yeah,
What, that
I think
Ensemble
that's
didn't get into Best Picture? That's the pleasant surprise? Thank you, Todd.
It got nominated for something. It got nominated for 3 awards.
I was keeping.
Yeah,
I'm
two-
keeping live
two-
tab.
2 voted awards.
So going into this, the top 5 movies nominated was One Battle After Another with 17, Social Network with 12, Bastards with 11, Banshees of Inisherin with 10, and The Wrestler with 10, and then Killers of the Flower Moon just outside of that with 9. And that was the only film with 9 nominations for the longest time until 2011 Pinots come around, and you have A Separation with 9. You have The Tree of Life with 9, and Crazy Stupid Love with 9, and Drive with 8, and then A Margaret with 7, and then Margin Call with 7, and then next up is Dragon Tattoo with 6. I feel like that had a very undershowing, and then The Artist had 5. So, yeah. This is
Yeah.
gonna be fun. And then Ryan Gosling, I think I have to tabulate it. He had the most nominations out of everybody at any show with 4 nominations and a win so far.
So actor, supporting actor, Stickman, and
Stickman.
61.
And
61.
61, yeah.
It's
Could be the-
impressive.
I don't know. This Pinos just feels weird because I'm always the consensus builder, which means my picks always get into everything.
That
I
feel
know,
like
but
that,
This
that
time
was
they
me this time.
definitely did not.
I was the consensus builder.
Surprisingly, Zach had a lot of his random stabs get in just by other people having it on a list.
Yeah,
So-
I had Bryant from A Separation on there.
That's
You
where
and
the
Zach kind of
separation
traded
stuff-
places in this one.
Yeah.
I think too it's weird because I was banking on this whole time. There was 3 spots where I could probably use my veto, It was John C. Reilly for Cedar Rapids. I had him at number 2. Jennifer Aniston. I was like, this is going to be dumb, but I rewatched it, and then where I should have technically used it. You guys can talk about it. Charlize Theron for young adult. I had that too. I guess that's the 3.
So, Jennifer Aniston. If I had done it the way Terry did, the first name would have been not Pamela Anderson. It would have been Jennifer Aniston. if I did the same category order Terry did, but I was like, supporting actress was so batshit crazy. I was like, I need to hold that one till the end. Because when I saw what the nominees were going to be, I was like, I don't even know what to do with this. I mean, I actually had to break the rules to get Jessica Chastain in because she was on 6 ballots. But I mean, she had the same number of points. It was just, Terry, I'll show you later. But it was so, that category is so weird. Yeah, but Zach's ballot was weird. We had, I think it was 3 Paris 13th districts. I mean, at least 2. I think it was 2. There would have been 3.
Wow.
Almost 3.
This is like we said, it's a weird year. My watch list is at 12.
12.
Hopefully you have a month.
I think I have what, 3?
Yeah, you got happy.
You actually have some.
Yeah,
12 with 4 movies I've seen that I probably should watch again.
The veto. See, I was wondering how you guys were going to use your veto. I started out with a hot one, thinking you might overlook it, but it was used on the first category, and then but I knew each of you were going to have a veto possibility in almost every category. So I was like, this is going to be really interesting. But 2 of you used it early, and then Adam, you just waited a little bit too long.
Well, honestly, it was like the one that I was like the John C. Reilly. No one thinking about that, and then, but
I think we both had it in the same spot.
Okay, well, good. Well, that works out. Then I was like, well, this is going to be crazy. Jennifer Aniston, and then, but my back of my head was Zach really liked it because he nominated Jennifer Aniston.
You're welcome, Adam.
Oh, see you. Okay. Wow.
We'll talk. Yeah. We'll debrief it.
It was probably a similar situation to the Pamela Anderson thing where Terry, you said you were like, wait, one of you nominated that. What are you kidding me? And then the second one did, and then so I was like, what the? When I saw Jennifer Aniston was going to get, I was like, I like it.
That's amazing.
She got 2 nominations too. So
she did.
And Margaret is winning with 2 wins.
2 wins already. Yes.
Gosh.
Crazy Stupid Love has won. Project Nim, The Tree of Life, Henry's Crime with 2 nominations. We never heard of this movie until today, and 2 nominations. Crazy. Source Code, Warhorse, The Beaver, and Melancholia so far.
All right. I think we're going to wrap it up there. These were our Pinots. Thanks for hanging around. We got 5.
Are we going to watch the video one more time?
We can watch the video. I'll get back to it.
Are rich teams, and there are poor teams. Then there's 50.
That's not going to work. Okay. Yes.
You got it. We got it. Got to go back up. Go back the slide and then go back. There.
Are rich teams, and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of
eating my shit.
Whoever slays the most men drinks for free.
Or you're buying, my friend.
Prepare for battle!
I mean, we could have nominated Ron Perlman.
The year of Ron Perlman.
Yeah. Oh, Cassie wants to know how many movies she has to watch. Well, I've got to watch like 15.
A lot of them.
A lot.
In the Family is like, that's the long one. That's like 2 hours and 40 minutes. So,
gosh.
You'll get to it. Right. Thank you, everybody. This was fun. I can't believe we actually got this done.
Sit and spin, you buttholes.
Sit and spin.
Nick Cage.
Real life love.